Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pitch Sides.
Woo!
What episode are we on?
This is episode 7.
7.
I think. I don't know. Is it episode 8?
Episode 8, baby.
Episode 8. Bloody hell. We're 2 months in.
Yes.
Hot diggity John. Welcome everyone. And today we're joined by, I would say, probably the best Theo on YouTube.
Yeah, legendary.
Thogden himself.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir. An absolute hero. How have you been?
I'll take it, mate. I'll take it from him.
How have you been?
No, I've been very well. You got a nice place here, nice little setup.
It's very nice. You've been busy travelling the world, seeing all these football matches. Where have you just come back from?
Yeah, not quite Dubai, but
Dubai.
I've been around Europe. A couple European away days. I've been in Germany, Spain. I've been to a game in Italy, France. Just ticking off.
Anywhere you haven't been in Europe.
I want to go to like a Croatia derby, like Dinamo Zagreb, or one of these crazy teams
Where they have proper ultras as well.
Yeah.
That'll be nuts. Now, obviously, you do a lot of predictions on your channel, and I get slated a lot with how people say my ball knowledge just isn't quite up to scratch, and my predictions suck. However,
No, I don't think your predictions, like prediction-wise, you seem to be pretty good.
People take the piss out of me a lot.
General ball knowledge.
But I think it sort of rolls into one. Ball knowledge, predictions, it all counts
No,
into one.
'cause
No, I really think it does,
football's not
here. Well,
There was one video. What was the one that you got absolutely hammered?
I got 7. I said. What did I say? I said.
No, you said Man United 0-0, I think, versus
No,
Liverpool.
there was one. I can't remember what I said, but I followed
It's
it
always
up.
0-0 though. Back in the day,
Yeah, no,
that's
thank
always
you,
0-0.
Thank you. Last season, it was low scoring games in derbies.
Yep.
And people were like, "What are you talking about, Theo?" I was like, "Fact." And Theo has just agreed with me.
Yeah, it's true.
But this week, you're looking at a man that got 5 out of 10 predictions right. I got 50%. That's pretty. I'd say that's pretty good.
I think I got 4 out of 10 on my own predictions.
You got 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Last week or the week before, I got 7 out of 10.
That's insane.
I know.
As in perfect score.
No. Just the
Okay,
result.
I'm talking perfect score.
You got 4 out of 10 perfect score.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
But you know what it's like. We've been doing this for a while, and I'm up against my dad.
So, what scores did you get correct?
Over the last 2 weeks, I'm trying to remember. I always find this tough. I remember I got the Chelsea Newcastle right, the 3-0.
Yep.
On that week I got 3 right. I'm just trying to remember which games they are. It was like a Wolves game and which is like a 2-1.
Right, 1-1, right?
I did. I
Leeds,
got
Wolves.
1-1.
Oh, the week before it was 2-1 to Wolves. I
Right.
got that. I'm just trying to remember. Last week I remember checking them. I'm being like, oh yeah, I got a few right, but I don't remember exactly which games.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, it's going
Your
well.
predictions are pretty well. So we don't really do the scorelines because we're not really that good.
Maybe
No,
today you will.
we did with Ben.
You went for 0-0. So you're going for some scores.
Yeah. So some of them, I only say that though because I sort of just try. And,
I mean, now that we've got Theo on, we should actually go
Yeah,
for
we
score
should.
lines at the end.
We should,
rather
but
than...
Should we do it?
So last week, in terms
Yeah.
of predictions, I got 5 out of 10 in terms of results. Bez got 3 out of 10, and
Yeah.
you got 2.
Well, he would have got 2 as well if I had not convinced him to go for West Ham.
And
'Cause
West
remember
Ham
he originally said
did.
Liverpool.
What a game that was! Did you
That was
watch it?
quite-
Were you there?
cracking-
I swear you're
cracking
always
game.
at West Ham these days.
I'm at a few. Which one? I was at the Spurs.
Liverpool.
I missed that one because Bolton were playing Stockport that day. What a game.
Oh my
What a
God!
game.
You chose Bolton over.
Yeah, because my fans would absolutely roast me if I went to West Ham
Oh.
and I didn't go Bolton.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I've been there. I've been there.
It's a killer, yeah.
But
What happens for you during international breaks like this then?
Oh, horrible.
Yeah,
Literally,
I imagine it is, right?
It's just depressing. You wake up and think, oh, I'm going to do a review on, oh no, I'm not. There's nothing on.
Yeah.
are you able to get to any international games?
It's not the same hype. Like,
Yeah.
okay, people turn it on telly, but people don't go out their way to watch vlogs of it, you know, unless there's an absolute masterclass. But no one really knows. I was thinking about trying to get tickets to Ireland, Portugal, because it's Ronaldo, but it's a complete sellout. Can't buy tickets anywhere. All the Irish have just completely bought it out. And it's a matter of now just sitting down doing a few football videos with my dad, talking about how the season's gone so far, and then just preparing for when the football's back.
What about England games?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I might vlog it. It's England, Albania. It is a sellout. I'm not too sure if I'm going to make a video from it though.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never. I saw you did a football video recently with your dad.
I did, yeah.
You going to do any more of those?
Hopefully. That was with a brand and they kind of set it up for us,
Yeah, I
which
saw
made
it,
it a lot
yeah.
easier because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do these type videos all the time, but I really enjoyed it and people loved it. They were like,
Yeah.
do more of it. So hopefully we can do some more. If the brands want to, then I will.
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to ask. Obviously, you go to all these matches. How on earth do you get all these tickets, mate?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good question.
is there a secret way?
Well,
Or is
you
it a
know
case
what
of going on the website?
When I go to Dortmund, I've got a fan that wrote to me the first time I went to Dortmund, bought
That's
tickets
cool.
on. They resell it on their website,
Yeah.
Dortmund, And I bought it for like 200 quid, which is like really expensive.
But the
especially for Dortmund.
Bundesliga is generally quite accessible.
It is, yeah. I got a really good Dortmund Leipzig game. It's like 2-2. But I had a friend there, and they were like, "Oh, next time you go, I'll sort your tickets. It'll be just what we pay for it, and it'll be better seats." Since then, he's sorted me out every game, he's in the videos. He's called Oliver. He's an absolute legend. Yeah, that's what happens with a lot of the clubs. Yeah, good name.
It's a good name.
Yeah. But he just sorts us out, and that's what you get. If you go to a club, one of the fans will have a spare membership or will help you get a ticket, and then you've got a contact there for life. That's what it's usually like with a lot of the clubs. That's
so good. Even when you go to like the San Siro and stuff like that, do you ever go on like their home websites and get tickets off there? You do?
I do. So last time I went to San Siro, I went to Nations League final. Do you remember the game where Benzema scored that scream and Mbappe scored the winner for France against Spain? I just bought tickets off UEFA Nations League site, the UEFA site, same site you bought the World Cup tickets. Euros, because it's both. It was really easy because no one really wanted to go Nations League. Yeah. And I was like, well, I've got nothing else to do. Might as well go film a video.
Because I remember a couple of weeks ago, I swear, mate, you were in one country and then you just hopped on a flight to a next country. I know what. Surely that is like living your dream, like going to all these different matches across. You get to travel at the same time as work, essentially.
Yeah, it's so good, and it's all business, right?
Yes.
So it's like it's not even costing me loads, because I'm making content and people are loving it. It's like the dream job, I would say. I think you're talking about when I went to Dortmund Ajax, and then the next day I went to United Atlanta. Yeah, I got a flight. So it's funny, I flew out London to Ajax, to Amsterdam, and then when I flew back, I went from Amsterdam to Manchester. So I could just go to the United game, and I think I stayed at a hotel, but I've got friends in Manchester as well. So it's like, we went out that night. It's just like the perfect couple of days I've ever had. It's just the way the channel is when there's games. It's set out so well to do well and also enjoy life. So, we don't get much sleep.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's the issue. You know, after a few days, you're knocked out. You're thinking, I'm not only like I'm tired from making content, but I also just can't, I need to sleep. Yeah, and it does kill you. You really have to take a few days off.
Well, it is one of them ones like no matter where you travel, like traveling in general just does always take it out of you, doesn't it? Do you ever get when you are vlogging these games, like when I used to do it like the FA and stuff, like I would always get a bit of like backlash at the games. Yeah. Like, I'd always get people like, put your camera away. Yeah. And then people would, one thing I never understood was they would comment being like, mate, why don't you just enjoy the games and stop filming them? Yeah. And I was like, I'm filming them for other people to enjoy. Yeah. And also I'm not looking it through the lens. The way I do it is I film it from the side, so I still get to see it with my own eyes. Do you ever get like backlash and stuff like that?
Yeah, online, loads. You get loads of people writing in the comments and stuff, and I do see most of them. Yeah, you get a lot of people on Twitter and stuff like that. But you get used to it, you know? Like, you just don't really look at Twitter much, and you just focus on the job. Like, I don't really check my Twitter much, apart from when you message me. That's why I'm so late at responding, because I don't look at Twitter.
Blank the noise out, right?
Yeah, I just don't look at... I look at Instagram. I know my fans on there because they message me, and it's always positive. And if my Instagram DMs are always positive, I know something hasn't gone totally wrong. And I always just look at YouTube comments, and most of them are usually quite positive about the content. That's good. And yeah, that's how I base my knowledge on what my fans think about and where I should go next. And yeah, I think you do get a bit... I rarely get sick of games nowadays. I think since you did it, it's been a while. I think things have got more modern.
Yeah,
There's more cameras, there's more phones. Like now you see a goal, you see a lot of people behind the goal with their phones out. Yeah. So what's different for me doing it? You know, they don't know I'm making a vlog. Yeah. Like, it's just one of those things, really. I love what I do.
It's definitely become more normal, hasn't it?
Yeah, I am quite low key about it. I don't go in people's faces. I don't block people's views. Like, I just do my thing. And if people want to doubt that, then I sometimes get the occasional comment, usually because they know who I am. Yeah. So yeah, it's fine. You just firm it.
I do like the way you do like to get the fans involved as well, don't you? Like to go interview them.
Yeah. That's what the perspective of his videos are all about, though, right? So, I mean, it's quite integral to the videos.
The fans' perspective, isn't it? It's really, really good. What would you say your like most exciting, your craziest game you've been to in like recent times or in general?
Recent, it's definitely Ajax Dortmund 5-0, 4-0.
4-0.
It felt like 5 because Haller. When he
7-1 on aggregate, those two legs,
ridiculous, isn't it? I should have gone second leg. I made a mistake going to that Liverpool game. Yeah. It was dead after the 2-0. Like, Anfield atmosphere is good for You'll Never Walk Alone, but once they had that red card, Atletico sat back. Yeah. They subbed off João Felix Suarez. Suarez just scored. Simeone subbed him off because he didn't want to get battered by Klopp and make it all about that story. So they accepted 2-0 and sat back. Yeah. From that moment, there was no crowd noise because there was nothing to cheer about, really. it was a dead game.
Was done, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there weren't really that many good games that week. The week before in the Champions League was insane. Like everywhere you went, and I went to Ajax Dortmund. That was one of the best games I've been to recently. I've actually been quite unlucky with games, I'd say, recently.
Well, you got quite lucky with the Messi's first goal.
Yeah, that's a while ago though for me.
That was
like.
Yeah, he's been to about 45 games since
then.
So.
But you caught it. You caught that goal perfectly,
yeah.
didn't you?
Like I put it on TikTok. Bleacher Report writing to me. I didn't even see that because, like, honestly, when that happened, it got like over 1 million views.
Yeah, I saw it banged.
Yeah,
it banged
big time. That's those sort of videos. I remember there's Bolton played Charlton that day away, and I got like quite a lot of stick from the English Football League fans, like, oh, like why weren't you at Bolton?
Because you're fucking watching Messi.
I know, and that's what a lot of people say. But it's people that are trying to find a way to have a dig at you. Like I was still at Stockport. You know, there were 5,000 Bolton fans the other day at Bolton Stockport because it was first round FA Cup. A lot of people couldn't be bothered to go. I've come from London for that game.
Yeah,
you know,
where even isn't it Stockport up north near Liverpool?
Yeah, it's just opposite side of Manchester.
It's like Phil Foden, Stockport.
Yeah, there's a big connection between Manchester City fans and Stockport. Yeah. Stockport fans won't like I said that. It's just because the Stockport and Iniesta thing. And I know friends just before they tried to go for me that have a City season ticket in Stockport because they're quite it's like your local team.
Yeah, of course.
But having said that, Stockport brought like 5,000 fans to Bolton. I was like, I love the FA Cup. I'm gonna go. So yeah, I will miss the occasional game and I will get like a little bit of stick, but you just got to firm it. It dies down, you know.
No, you really, really do.
Are there any games that you would like to go to, or teams that you haven't seen matched up yet that would be a good fixture for you to go and watch?
Yeah, loads. You think there would be no one left?
Yeah.
Have you been to a Rangers Celtic?
No.
Have you seen them separately?
I've seen them separately, like loads of times. And both sets of fan bases love the channel. Like the amount of love we've had from Scotland, like Motherwell, Hibernian, Hearts, Celtic, Rangers. We've done them all. We did Scotland tours, but we've never done an Old Firm. I think the piece of content I can make for that Old Firm day would be historic for both sets of fans, especially if it's a good game.
Both sets of fans as well.
Oh, 100%. I always do.
But where would you sit though for that?
In the home end of whichever clubs are, because it's just easier. Like you don't want to take a ticket away from away fan when there's like 2,000 fans. I'd feel bad.
Yeah.
But like I feel like, you know, I've been to Rangers a lot, and you know, you go to home games, it's not always a sellout. I feel like a lot of people would just, you know, go for the derby. I'd definitely just take a ticket in the home end of whichever game it's at.
Yeah.
And then I think there's Scotland
quite a few a year.
Yeah, there are loads.
Being the fact that there's 12 teams in the
next one
division,
it's unbelievable. This is like exclusive information. Next Scotland tour, we're going to the Glasgow derby, and then we're going to the Edinburgh derby the day after.
Wow,
which is Hibernian Hearts. It's on the day after Celtic Rangers. It's like we've not done a Scotland tour in ages. So the next one we do is it's going to be insane.
What dates are they?
I think it's early Jan.
We're in store for that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. I saw Hibs live once.
Really?
Yeah, I think they won. I think it was Hibs Rangers or someone like that. I can't remember who it was, but they won 2-0.
That's a cracking game. That
it was a banger. It was well good. The atmosphere was crazy. Are there any other teams then, like abroad or anywhere?
Oh yeah. This is the thing, because you brought that up. I actually had some different clubs in mind. I was thinking more outside of the EU because I go to a lot of games around Europe and stuff, but I'd love to go to South America for football. Particular, Boca against River Plate.
Yeah.
There's also a Brazilian derby, which is absolutely crazy, that's less recognisable. I think it's two teams that separate one of the cities there. It might be Sao Paulo, it might be Rio, but it's incredible. I forget the exact name, but I do like a South American tour, like I tick off a few of the different countries whilst I'm out there.
Have you done Turkey yet?
No, that's another thing. We've seriously been because the problem is it's actually very risky for an English fan.
It's quite dangerous to go.
It's very dangerous. Yeah. But I'm quite lucky. My best mate's Turkish, and also we've got friends because my dad actually used to work in Istanbul, so we've got friends that not go to the games, but like own a restaurant there. So if we get them a ticket and just explain that like we're just making content, but there's a serious problem with English people in Turkey. Like tourism's okay, but if you go to a game, you have to be seriously careful.
Yeah.
Like especially sitting within the fans, hear an English voice, someone could just come out and not. Like,
you went to. I swear you went to a Union Berlin game recently, didn't you?
I did.
FC Union.
Yeah, because we went to a Union Berlin
no way.
game
Same
a few
years
ago.
These games.
Yeah, a few years ago. Did you not? The fact you vlogged there, honestly.
He was in the Ultras end.
Yeah, blew my mind.
We got kicked out.
When we went there, we were walking around the stadium. All we did was walk through the Ultra section, like at the bottom. We weren't speaking. We were with Union Berlin representatives. We walked through, and they just look at us and they point at us and go, "Out." And
Yeah,
we
literally-
didn't
We
speak.
were like, all right, we're not gonna.
They
we're
just
not getting
knew we
involved.
were
You holding
English.
cameras?
No.
They just knew we were like English or something. They were like, these guys aren't ultras. These guys aren't welcome. So when I saw you vlogging there,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the
How?
thing is,
You achieve what us
gotta be real.
mortals can't, mate.
I don't know which game you're talking about. Their home game or the one where they're at Hertha's ground in a European game? Because the European game which is Hertha against some Finnish team, I think. Sorry, they'll kill me for saying that. Union at Hertha Stadium against some Finnish team.
Yeah.
And that was the first time they had ultras back in the ground, because the ultras don't go to the home games right now, because they don't go there. And this is a rule in Germany. The ultras don't turn up to a home match until every single fan can get in. And right now with the EU COVID pass, they're not all vaccinated, so they can't all get in, because some people are against it. So the ultras will come back when they allow fans to come back, like they do in England.
Right.
So the only game they've been to is when they were playing at their opposition, like their rival stadium for European games, because UEFA said you're not allowed to play home games at Union. It's too small. So I was at a match with the ultras, and I just did it. Like I was wearing red, which helps.
Yeah.
Bouncing a little bit with them, like just kind of trying to be one of them. Like I don't look too out the norm.
Yeah.
I dress a little bit like a football, because I go to football games. You wear jeans, you wear coat red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of know I've done it quite a lot.
Yeah.
So but the footage I got was unbelievable. I mean, the show they produced when they scored, and then
It's mental, isn't it?
60th minute, they put all these flares out and stuff. Like UEFA usually really get onto them for that, and then I think that helped me go back. I went like a week later to a home game. A lot of the fans, even though if they don't go up to me because they're scared of their English, or they don't have the balls to do it, they know me. They've seen me. They've seen that video because loads of Union fans watched it.
Yeah.
So I felt like being at home was a little bit more, and also ultras were banned from the home game.
Right.
So we weren't actually in that ultra stand you were in.
Yeah.
We're just in like quite the second ultra.
I know,
like just on the side of the. So I loved it. Yeah, it was quality.
Yeah, to be fair, when we went, it was before COVID.
Yeah, Havertz was at Leverkusen.
Yeah. Oh, was it Berlin?
Yeah, we saw
Leverkusen?
him score that chip goal. Remember?
Did
Really?
we? I don't remember.
Where you watched it? You
So
weren't
we
kicked
were
out?
we ended up being kind of like halfway line.
Yeah,
in
like
the standing.
middle of the stands, wasn't
Because
it?
they have the corporate stand.
They do
And
above.
then, and we were at the opposite side of the pitch to that, so the
Oh,
standing.
okay.
Yeah, so
It was pretty
So
interesting.
you're sitting down. You weren't standing. Was it standing?
standing.
Oh,
We were
Were we?
standing.
Are you sure? I think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
we were
sitting
standing.
down.
Because they might have done it up since you were there, but the corporate side that you're on, where the corporate side is like seats.
No, we
And
weren't
then-
that side. We weren't at that
Oh,
side.
you're the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I was.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I was. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's become a little bit more lively since the ultras haven't come in. Because
Yeah.
I think a few of the ultras.
But the
just
ultra
sit
section was behind the goal.
behind the goal.
Yeah.
That's completely off. That's
Yeah,
completely.
It was so, but ever since
No
when they
chance.
did that, I just felt a little bit on edge, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was just like, whoa, I don't know if I belong.
I was like,
especially
I was
after.
walking through and I'm like,
No,
I get
no.
compared to every German footballer ever. I should look pretty
felt
German.
I actually felt that at the Manchester Derby the other day. You know.
Really?
I got these tickets off my mate, United mate, and he was like, I can't go, I'm away, so you might as well just buy them off me. So I did. I didn't know where he was, didn't know where his seats were. They were right in the Stretford end, which is where all these United ultras are, like these fucking nutters.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not
No,
to
you
swear.
get swear.
Yeah, and it was bad. It was like, oh my God, like I do not feel good here.
Yeah.
Especially filming. So I kind of just, and my seat was taken as well because everyone was just standing there.
And you
I was
couldn't
like,
exactly go
oh
and
my
be
God,
like,
that's
"You're
the
in my
worst
seat."
feeling. I didn't. I was like, I'll just sit on the end. So I just looked for a little space where there was, to the right where there was space, and I got it, and it was good. My mate was just above me. We fit in eventually, but I really didn't enjoy recording at that. Like
A bit uncomfortable.
I felt really uncomfortable. Luckily, I found a little area. There was a few tourists around me, and they were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They were filming. They're
That's
here to
good.
watch Ronaldo. You know.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
What was it like to watch Man United being that shit in person?
And especially being around the United, like the proper Reds, it was like I didn't enjoy it. I wanted United to score because then the fans would be happy.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, also like being at the game, City are just unbelievable. To watch City play the way they did, it's incredible.
Yeah.
You know,
just dismantled.
a lot of my fans think I've got like a thing against United, but it's more of a thing that Bolton just don't like United, and I can't like United because of that.
Yeah.
That's why part of the reason I prefer Messi to Ronaldo. So it was just uncomfortable. When I next go, I'm definitely going in a place where I can just sit down.
So you prefer Messi to Ronaldo?
Yeah.
No, we'll let that one slide.
What do you think the problem with United is at the moment, given the fact that you've gone and watched it?
It's the urgency.
They don't have a plan and they don't fight. So like everyone talks about Ollie has to go, he does, because you look after the 60th minute and they're 2-0 down and they're walking.
Yeah.
They're walking around.
That's what they're saying on Match of the Day. Well, I watched it this morning. I watched Match of the Day, everyone. I know.
Well done, bro.
But they were just showing examples of like, in like the 90th minute when City lost the ball,
Yeah.
their De Bruyne, their star
Hustling.
players, working like wolves,
Yeah,
trying to get the ball
crazy,
back in the
yeah.
90th minute. In the 60th, the United stars, they don't fuck all. They're just walking.
Yeah, because they know they're keeping their space in the first team. Man City,
Yeah, it's true.
even De Bruyne at the moment,
Yeah.
isn't even getting the first team.
Yeah.
There's a few games ago, he dropped a stinker. Pep was like, so, okay, I'm going to drop you.
Yeah.
You can do that to your best player.
Yeah.
That's the mentality at City. Your place is always up for grabs. You have to perform on that pitch to hold on to your space or someone's replacing you. At United, Pogba knows he's going to start. Ronaldo knows he's going to start. Greenwood probably thinks, yeah, I'm gonna get some minutes because Rashford's injured until now. It's like there's no fight there. And sometimes they'll turn up because they get absolutely slated and they have to. But it's really toxic.
It doesn't matter how shit they play. They just know they're going to be playing week in, week out. There's not much rotation going on at United,
No,
even though they
Wan-Bissaka,
keep
Luke Shaw.
losing and they keep not picking up points. Like they're now below Arsenal on the table.
Yeah.
That comes from the manager, though,
Look
which is the exact reason why I think Spurs should rebound very nicely here, because Conte knows that if you don't perform, you are done. Like
This is the thing.
he's a cutthroat SOB.
Do you know the amount of United fans that came up to me that game and were like, mate, like we should have gone in for Conte.
Yeah.
Like this is hurting my eyes.
He would have been ideal. He would have
Yeah. Like,
raked the weeds and sorted that club out from top to
100%.
bottom. But
and he's that
serial
sort
winner,
of
isn't he?
short-term
Yeah.
manager that would probably have won a big trophy with that team.
yeah.
It's. I mean, I don't even know what he's going to win at Tottenham. I don't know, but it feels like a massive lost opportunity for United.
Yeah.
There's not much. It's like the options are sort of getting narrower and narrower for United at the moment in terms of who they get as their next appointment. Because let's face it, Ollie will go.
Yeah.
Probably sooner rather
But
than
it's-
later. You'd
it's
like
what-
to think, wouldn't you?
The recent news is they're going to hold out a little bit. I think the end of the season. And
End of the season.
That's what I said, though. I said they're not going to pay him out. They
Yeah.
won't pay his backroom staff out because they'd sooner save that money to pay for a bigger manager when the time comes.
I agree.
around.
Well, it would have already been done if it wasn't the end of the season.
And you've also got to remember they've got to bring in an interim manager, which is more money, and then they're paying that package out to basically fill the gap until the season ends.
So what?
Glazers won't do it, man.
In the
I'm telling
meantime,
you.
they're just going to have to just firm it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
They
And
just
even
have
the
firm
fans
it.
firm it. The fans affirmed it. In the Stretford End, they were singing through 2-0 like they accepted they were going to lose to their City rivals.
Yeah.
They knew they were. It's like they were singing through it, which I respect. I think it's really good, like the solid fans. But there was that mentality that, we know Ollie's going to be here. He's not going to be the future manager. We're just going to have to accept it. And pre-season, you've got more time for a new manager to actually work on his tactics, sign some players, take some time. You sack Ollie now, someone will come in. No, they're not going to win anything this season. Like, they don't really have it's too toxic.
Yeah.
It's not right now. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, obviously, Arsenal are now above United. 2 points below Liverpool, by the way. 10 games unbeaten. I got slated for saying I thought Arsenal could get top 4.
Wow, that's mental.
But,
I think you can.
But, mate, I'm not even joking. I would say we're title contenders.
I would still
What?
on the side.
Title contenders?
Yeah, I will. No,
No, put this on TikTok. You're getting roasted.
I'm being 100% serious. 10 games unbeaten.
Title contenders.
We're not far off the top.
We haven't really played
Mate,
anyone.
we're 2. I'm sorry. If you count in Liverpool as title contenders, we're 2 points below them. 2.
But
You're not title contender. Arsenal
I think
Football Club do not have the bottle with this team yet to
you
win
don't
the
know
Premier
that.
League.
But
Yeah.
we're 10 games
I'm
unbeaten.
telling you.
10 games
I
unbeaten.
know that.
10 games
I
unbeaten.
also think Liverpool are struggling to be title contenders, given the fact that AFCON will massively affect that club's performance.
Now, Arsenal
throughout
will get
January.
top 4.
But
Without shadow of a doubt.
Liverpool will find a way out of sending Salah and Mane to. I promise you right now. Klopp will have
Block
one of
it
these.
somehow.
Klopp will have one of these talks. He has one of these emotional, motivational talks where he's like, "Oh, it's absolutely ruining our best season." Like all this. Oh, it's not their best. They had a better season, but Salah's on the best form of his life.
Yeah.
They will. I honestly believe there'll be a little injury, and then a week later he's back
Yeah.
and he's missed a flight, so he's playing. Do you know what I mean?
He does it in every international break as well. Well, I can't say that because I'm going to get roasted again. But he does it in a few.
I promise you, it'll be a little Salah injury.
Yeah.
I'm calling it
Well,
now.
if for example they do go, and Liverpool are without them, could you then see them dropping a little bit and Arsenal actually have a serious chance of top 4?
Yeah, but I
then?
don't think.
Then City win the league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think we're competing with Liverpool in that case. I think it's still Chelsea and City.
I agree it's Chelsea and City, but I do still think Arsenal have an outside shot.
For the title, though.
I thought you were going to say top 4, and I
top
was going to be
4.
like, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
shout.
No, top 4 I do
I'm
genuinely
coming-
think we'll get.
I'm coming
But who's
round
to say?
to it.
Who's to say? Look, mate, fuck off. Leicester City won the league. Anything can
That-
happen.
yeah, but
that
that
season,
everyone was
Tottenham,
woeful with that
Tottenham was
season,
trying
man.
to get to them. That's Tottenham.
Yeah.
Like there was no one contending for the title then.
I mean, as much as that was a fairy tale and it was brilliant to watch, as a football fan, everyone was shit that year.
Yeah, actually, you might do a Tottenham. You might do what you do, like you're second and you're close for a while, but then you lose to it in a big game at the end.
Yeah.
When it comes down to big players,
we finished second in that season.
I know we did.
Oh, Arsenal sneaked what? They sneaked to
second in a two race.
Really?
Yeah, when Leicester won.
I was with you.
Yeah,
because Chelsea were like 10th, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I
Spurs finished third.
I was at the game where Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2, and they stopped Tottenham basically from winning the league.
Hazard goal.
Leicester won the league that game.
The Hazard goal.
Well, I actually, I'll come on to that in a second. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But sorry, I lost my train of thought about Arsenal.
You're just talking about Arsenal winning the title, mate.
Yeah, no, because it's a weird one as an Arsenal fan because right now I'm sort of just waiting for the bubble to burst. Do you know what I mean? Like for the last few years, we've just been slightly below.
What
average.
the Arsenal fans saying Arteta out about 5 weeks ago?
I never said that.
Okay.
I never said
that. I always would back. There were loads were saying that, and
there
I
were
always
YouTubers
said
coming out and saying
there were,
and it was like I was thinking I'm not going to say what I think here. It probably would be keep him for a bit longer, but to go out and go against your club and say Arteta out, who's played, I thought he was pretty good for Arsenal.
He won the FA Cup first season.
Yeah, and also as a player, he's a bit of a, not a club legend.
No, but he's very well respected at that club.
Exactly.
He did a lot.
I think it's disrespectful. Even to Ollie, I felt a bit bad for him as well.
I feel like, and also the good thing about Arteta is I feel like he does actually have a philosophy.
Yeah.
And let's face it, he did learn under one of the best managers. He learned under Pep.
He's a manager that will die on his sword of the kind of football style that he believes in.
And he's bringing the best. I think Ljungberg obviously brought in Smith. I think he gave Smith Rowe his debut.
Did he?
I think so. And I think he gave Saka his debut as well, I'm pretty sure.
But do you know what's weird about Smith Rowe is like he went out to Huddersfield and he was bang average.
Yeah,
like,
he was bang average for a long time.
People thought like he's not going to make it.
Yeah.
But one summer, like I think it was this year,
it?
he just come back and he was twice as fast and his finishing, he's got this technique where he keeps the ball on the floor and shoots with power. Yeah. Keepers don't know what to do.
Yeah.
He just scores it. Like he turns up and scores. There's no player that takes more of his chances than him right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's like Harry Kane when every shot goes in at the moment.
And it's deserved because he's just got called up to his first
I'm so happy.
England call.
I even reposted that. I'm a Bolton fan.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see him do so well.
He's the was it the Croydon Kevin De Bruyne or something?
But
KDB,
he shouldn't be called De Bruyne. He should be called Smith Rowe. He could go pretty far.
I still think
agree.
right now he's probably our most valuable player at the club right now.
Yeah.
Because we were saying the other day the difference between Smith Rowe
well.
this season and say last season is the key thing. Like, if you're going to make it as a footballer, a young footballer in that number 10 role as a striker, you have to get.
He's been playing off the left for the last few
I know,
years,
but
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're not getting
well.
goals or assists, you're getting dropped.
Yeah.
Like you're getting dropped no matter what. It's all a numbers game.
Yeah.
And for him now, he's producing the numbers within his performances.
And
I think that's why I think that's why he's
such a good ball carrier as well.
He's just so good. Yeah, I do really like him.
So many aspects to his game that even you can see over the past season and a bit that he's played have just improved from just playing Premier League games.
I think that's one of the most exciting things about Arsenal. Sorry to keep talking about Arsenal, but one of the most exciting things is that I remember when Wenger was in charge, we got so much stick one game because we were the first club to field an entire 11 with no English player.
Wow.
And now if you look at the team now, we've got so many young stars. Even Ramsdale.
Ben White.
I think
Ramsdale could be England number 1 even this year. I think he could take over Pickford.
He's unreal.
Like,
Ben was a massive advocate of him as well. Just like behind the scenes.
He was, yeah.
He's a great guy.
But that's why I think maybe we'll get top 4 / title contenders.
I love him as well because he's a shithouse, man. Like
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He joined in with your shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's so good. He's so good.
Obviously, we just discussed Conte Spurs.
Yeah.
There's been quite a few managerial departures and potential managerial.
Did you see the Sky Sports tweet that they put out?
What did they put?
It was it put the 5 managers that obviously been sacked.
Yeah.
But it made them look like they'd all died. It was like it was like
I saw that, but
strange black and white picture. It was like all the managers were,
like in a row, like a five-a-side team in black and white.
Yeah,
it was really odd.
Oh my God,
really odd. And then Dean Smith was in the middle of it because he was the most recent one.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of Dean Smith, so obviously Eddie Howe is Newcastle manager.
Yeah.
It's just come out that Villa are approaching Stevie G.
Wow.
Villa they've already approached Steven Gerrard. Which I think
Will he accept that though?
I don't know.
Because he's doing well at Rangers.
I would if I was Gerrard.
In the middle of the season, he's going to just leave Rangers.
Because
he gets so much stick.
He would.
What if it doesn't come off and he's screwed it with Rangers, which is not something great going there, and Villa?
But that's the risk.
The smart thing for him to
legacy.
do, I think he wants to do it properly. And I think the smart thing for him to do would be to stay at Rangers and come in at the pre-season.
Yeah.
But also
They
at the same time...
They might not be in the Premier League at that point,
It's true, but at the same time, it's so weird, isn't it? When a Premier League club comes for you, no matter if you're a player or a manager, I can imagine it is so hard to say no.
Think about if he salvages that club from the clutches of relegation. He's going to be like a Villa legend at that point. Like, considering it's Steven Gerrard as well. He's already a Premier League legend.
Did you hear about the news of the Morrisons in Norwich? Zidane was spotted shopping in there.
No, he wasn't.
That's just a tweet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, no, because
you think Zidane was going to go
Well, you never know. You never know. No, but they were saying Lampard to Norwich.
Yeah.
Lampard.
That would be an incredible...
That's actually pretty impressive.
Then you could reunite Gerrard versus Lampard
and
again.
And Billy Gilmore's there, the Chelsea league.
Exactly. What do you think of Lampard to Norwich or Gerrard to Villa?
I think Lampard to Norwich is probably the right move. Lampard to Villa makes sense as well, to be honest. I don't want to see Gerrard leave Rangers at this stage. I think he's got something good there. He should finish his European run, Scottish run. Like, he'd probably win the league again. Actually, Celtic could come back. That'll be a good title race. Also, I want to watch an old firm with Stevie G in it.
Yeah.
Like, if I miss that era, I'll just feel like I've wasted all this time.
It's true.
So, and it's weird right now because I was obviously watching Match of the Day, and all these different ex-pros...
Why did you clap that, by the way?
You never watched Match of the Day.
Why?
Yeah. I'm just too busy.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
watch the highlights.
Sky Sports Football.
Q, yeah,
exactly. But Vieira at Crystal Palace, it shocked me how good he's doing. I genuinely didn't think he'd do this well. Like, Palace right now are flying. I think he's doing excellent.
They've got a great team. He's got a really good pool as a manager. Yeah. Conor Gallagher, Edouard. Who else they brought in? They've got Benteke on fire. They brought
Anderson.
They got the Guehi centre back with Anderson. Yeah, everything. It's a completely new team nearly. Like.
Conor Gallagher is... I'm such a big fan of Conor Gallagher. I think he's unbelievable.
Yeah. He's got a great showing to go back to Chelsea.
He's going to be in that
as well,
Chelsea team.
So
he has to, right?
Yeah.
And I think he'll get given the spot, especially with what they've done with... Look at Mason Mount. When he got given the spot, he took it, and now arguably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League.
It's just how you fit them in together.
But they're basically the same position, aren't they?
Yeah.
Realistically, like it is a tough one. Like what?
Maybe Conor Gallagher's got a higher seal than Mount.
Do you think?
I don't know. Well, he's playing well at the moment. I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying something to think about.
He did well at West Brom as well, to be fair.
West Brom?
Yeah. Like on loan last season.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
playing in a more deeper role.
Yeah.
Because Allardyce was like, basically, Romain Sawyers was rubbish. So he just stuck Gallagher.
But he was still getting goals and assists in a team that was...
He's a talent.
He's just a good player.
Yeah.
Obviously, though, the Premier League managerial changes. Abroad, Xavi has just been appointed at Barcelona, and Koeman got sacked. And it was quite funny that Koeman got sacked, and the first game, they're 3-0 up at half-time against Celta Vigo. Yes, they did draw the game 3-0, conceded in the 96th minute.
Aspas, wasn't it?
Iago Aspas, 96th minute, 3-0. They're 3-0 up. They're currently 10 points behind Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's
sitting ninth in La Liga.
They're
Do you
they're
think?
not going to the league? They're not getting the league. It's Real Madrid or Atletico.
Do you think they'll even get Champions League? Because it's top two. Is it top two for La Liga, Champions League, or top three?
Three. That's
top
why
three.
Atletico, Real Madrid, Barca.
You think?
They're always in it. Yeah.
But do you think Barca will get Champions League this year?
Yes, they'll get third.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ansu Fati's coming back. They've got a good, but Busquets, like you forget, they've got these iconic players still there. Busquets is one of the most underrated footballers in the world.
I agree.
He is.
I watch him and I think, my God, you're the most like comfortable holding mid.
He's so good at holding the ball, isn't he?
Him and Rodri are just like...
Oh yeah, Rodri. This season's been so good.
Yeah, just the way they play is like they could be in a torrential storm. In the middle of Rita the roller coaster, and they'd still just look like
passing it sideways.
It's just fine by me. They're the most composed people I've ever watched play football. It's ridiculous.
What were we saying? Something I was going to say in terms of that Celta Vigo game. I was at Real Madrid Celta Vigo this season. Celta Vigo are actually really good. Like Iago
Aspas is unbelievable.
They were 2-1 up against Real Madrid at the first game back at the Bernabeu. And they were smashing it. Yeah. Defensively, eventually, the likes of Benzema just absolutely smashed it. I think they won 5-2 in the end.
Oh, bloody hell.
But Celta Vigo showed serious qualities, and they're really good at comebacks and great away form too. So I'm not surprised they got back against Barcelona. Yeah. That Barca team, because of the other youth boys like Gavi trying to break through, they've got that centre back, Araujo. It's not what it used to be, and that's the problem. It will leak goals. I still think third. But
That's what Xavi came out and said, though, didn't he? He said, "Make Barcelona great again."
Did you
He
see?
went full like,
no,
yeah, he
said
did.
that.
Yeah. His quote was like, "I want to make Barca great again."
Did you see what he did in the first training session?
What did he do?
Just got rid of Luke de Jong. He just kicked him out of training.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
I'm pretty 99% sure that's true. He just kicked. He said, "You're not good
It's
enough."
not another.
No,
Theo
I swear to
Baker
God,
pitch
I
side.
read it. He
Is
just,
he out in January then? You're right.
I think he's done.
He
He's
just
done.
booted. He just booted
He was
Luke
just
de
you're
Jong.
not trained. You just sent him to the reserves. I swear.
It was such a silly sign.
It was so pointless.
Yeah.
Like, it's just shit. Why would you buy Luke de Jong when you've got Aguero, Memphis Depay?
Is Aguero properly?
No, he's got the
No,
heart
he's
problem.
getting. I know. Okay, now it makes sense. You got Luke de Jong.
No, of course,
But before
but-
they didn't know that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like-
with Memphis Depay in the form that he's in as well, it's like,
Unbelievable.
why you?
No, it was just. I think they were trying to do 4-4-2 with Koeman.
Really?
And he would have been heading them down to Depay.
It's like the Braithwaite
apparently that's all
signing, isn't
Koeman said. Apparently in the training,
Knock it down
no,
to Memphis.
long ball to De Jong and knock it down to Memphis.
Yeah.
They're
That's all-
Barcelona.
I know.
Yeah.
This is what Koeman tried to tell him to do. That's why I was at Bayern game where they absolutely smashed it. 3-0 Koeman 6. And they were long balling it to De Jong, and Memphis was chasing the ball down. Nobody else was around.
Yeah.
And when Bayern attacked, they just took the piss.
Yeah.
Bayern's
Played it
attack-
round them.
Yeah.
They missed sitters. They scored a few of them. They could have, like I said, they smashed them.
At least
Given the fact that you've watched so many teams across the world live now, who do you think, from personal perspective, is the best football team in world football?
Right now,
Yeah.
Bayern have to be up there, but then they got smacked by Gladbach the other day.
saw that.
So they have an upset on their day, but they're so consistent.
I think it's Bayern.
Bayern, I want to say an English team. Oh, it's difficult.
Given the
because-
fact that, I would say an English team. No?
City.
Yeah.
Well, both of them reached the final last year.
Yeah, City.
True.
City.
Yeah.
Look at the way they played against United. But then Chelsea have to be in the contention. If they didn't draw to Burnley recently, I probably would have said them. Same with Liverpool, on fire at the moment. The way Salah, Mane, Firmino,
I think they're the
Jota.
top four.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they would be the top four
Yeah.
teams. But who'd you pick?
I know Theo's like, oh, but Arsenal.
Well, on recent form, you have to say they're in with a shout. No, for me, it's Bayern. I'm the biggest Lewandowski fanboy.
Really?
I absolutely love him. Yeah, like the fact that Messi's winning the Ballon d'Or this year.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently it's been leaked that he's winning the Ballon d'Or.
But
Yeah.
it got leaked, but there were 2 Aspilicuetas in it. So it's probably fake.
Well,
Is that the
we'll
one
see.
that you saw, or a different?
No, I didn't see that. I saw a different one.
Oh, you saw a different one?
Yeah. So I think
It was
I think
Aspilicueta and Dave Aspilicueta.
Messi won it. That's deserved. That's
Yeah.
deserved.
But is it?
yes.
You're
Yes.
saying he
Copa
deserves it over
America.
Lewandowski?
Copa America.
I think
Great
that's enough
stats.
for him. I think that's
Yeah.
enough for him.
Yeah, because it's iconic. It's Messi. That was the only trophy he's
Exactly.
not won.
Yeah.
So he had to win that.
But you can't. You have to take that out of consideration, though.
I don't think you do though, because if
You can't give the. I know.
Yeah,
okay,
but
you've given. Yes,
given
yes.
Messi
this year, like the coming.
You've given
Yes.
Messi every other year for individual stats, and the one year where he maybe isn't as
No, but what I'm
high
saying-
enough
what
to
I'm
win it
saying.
outright on individual stats, he wins
That's
the
not-
international trophy
No,
that everyone
I understand
wants.
why he deserves it, but what I'm saying is you have to take out of. You can't take into consideration like, he's finally won that trophy.
But I
It's
think that's all that
completed
matters,
his
because it's
career.
Lionel Messi. Like the underlying point is the fact that he is up there as one of the greatest, if not the greatest footballer of all time. So all he had to
Yeah.
do was win the trophy to get it anyway.
And we're forgetting his last season at Barca, which was a big part of that year. He had really good stats
Yeah.
and carried Barca. Obviously not in the Champions League because they got smashed by Bayern, but in the league he was still producing unbelievable stats.
Yeah.
And now look at them.
Well, I
I
you
know.
if you take him out of the team, you
Yeah,
now
but-
see them.
I know everyone's bringing up the Messi stats. I know he's had a few good games in Champions League, but he's been injured. He's had so many injury problems. And think about it, when you're Messi and you're all that pressure on you, you're moving house, you're moving family,
Yeah,
different
right.
culture. Like that's tough. I reckon he obviously is going to eventually start smashing in the Uber Eats league.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I really want Lewandowski to win.
He got
it.
robbed
But I
last
think-
year.
I
He
think-
got robbed last
I
year.
think
Okay.
Messi. I
He
think
got
What,
robbed.
Messi?
Lewandowski got robbed.
Oh, he did because they cancelled it.
They
That
cancelled
was
it.
Lewandowski's 100%.
that's why I want him to win it,
Yeah.
because I feel like the cumulative 2 years he probably deserves
Mate,
the trophy.
But
It's
we
just,
can all
I
agree.
think
We
that-
can all agree that's first and second.
yeah, those two are the top two.
and
Yeah.
it pains me to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
But and then
Not
I
even in
think
the
third
contention,
Salah.
Yeah, maybe.
But he's been performing very recently.
Yeah.
Like
Back
the
end
trophies-
of
I
last
think he's
season,
done
the
enough. I
trophies.
think he's done enough.
What's he won this year? What's Salah won?
Exactly.
But right
comes down to
now,
trophies, doesn't it?
right now, I'd say Salah's the best player in the world.
Yeah, but that's like over the last few weeks. So if he has a really good season next year
Maybe.
and wins trophies, Premier League or Champions League.
Do you reckon if he wins?
up
Do you reckon if he wins AFCON at the start of the calendar year, and plays
But the voting will be done.
Oh, do you reckon?
The voting will be done.
No, not for.
Not for December.
I mean for the next calendar year.
23 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that will count towards next year.
That's what I mean.
100%. That's a very good shot. Imagine he wins AFCON with Egypt, which is tough because Egypt are useless around him.
Yeah.
And you've got some big boys in that Africa. But let's say he did and carried him, and then they went and won a Prem or a Champions League, Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Guaranteed. What about Jorginho?
Don't give me that shit.
But he's up there. You know he's going to be like top 5 at least.
But
He will be. I reckon he comes in fourth.
But
Champions League and
yeah,
Euros.
but okay,
Yeah.
basically, like I had this discussion recently with someone. I was like, was it like Emre Can one year won like fucking everything?
He's on pitch side.
And it's like, why is Emre Can not getting nominated for Ballon d'Or? It's like
2014.
Okay, cool. Jorginho can do a hop, skip, jump penalty. We get it, and he's quite good in the midfield for some of the best teams in the world. He's not good enough to win Ballon d'Or. I'm sorry, but he's just not. Like he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it.
But does his role need to be appreciated more?
Okay, yeah, maybe. But you take him out of Italy, they probably still win the Euros. I'm sure.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
You know what's
I don't
interesting?
know.
Big pivot.
You know what's interesting is Jorginho covered the most ground in that tournament.
Okay, yeah,
Did
I'm
you
not
know
denying. Like you saw Modric win. You saw Modric win.
It's good stats.
Modric got to the semi-final of the World Cup and won the Ballon d'Or, and he was very, very good.
Yeah,
but if
he
you
was
can't,
also
you
in a Real
can't
Madrid
tell me,
team that won the
you
Champions
can't
League
tell
as
me
well.
Jorginho deserves the Ballon d'Or over Lewandowski.
No, but that's
and Messi.
But that's what I'm saying. Do individual statistics count or are weighted more than winning trophies in football? That's all that would.
But then, what you could do is include Jorginho within the team of the year.
Yeah, he'll definitely be in there.
He'll be in team of the year. But Ballon d'Or is an individual award for an individual.
But he's won everything he can this year.
Yeah, what else does he have to do?
He's won every.
But is he a good enough player? That's the question. He's not a Hullet. Like let's
he's not.
Yeah.
And he fucking his goals are pens.
Yeah, you have to score. You have to score them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I know.
They're tough.
But you can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing a good job like backing it. But you can't tell me Jorginho deserves to win the individual Ballon d'Or award
when there's a Chelsea fan here. This would be a good argument.
When there's the likes of Messi and Lewandowski battling up against it, and I know we're being a bit biased. Like, why aren't defenders winning it? Cannavaro was the last defender
Van
to win it.
Dijk, there were when he won the Champions League.
He probably had a very if you top three, like he would
arguably deserved it.
I'd say he definitely deserved a shot. Like Cannavaro was the last player, and Cannavaro didn't even win the Ballon d'Or. He won when it was like World Player of the Year.
Yeah,
like it's so tough, and it's peak. Maybe you should do like a new award for defenders.
But that's what Navas was asking for, wasn't he? Navas was asking for specifically a keeper award.
They do have a Golden Glove thing and a
not
best goalkeeper.
Yeah, but it's not really valued the same as like an actual Ballon d'Or, is it?
But then you'd also get into that situation of if you have Defender of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, then you've got those players that are like, are they attacker, are they midfielder? Like, where does each player fall under each category?
Yeah.
It's like
if you're playing in a 3-back/5-back and you're Reece James, are you an attacker or are you a defender?
No, exactly.
Do you get 2 awards?
It just gets a little bit confusing.
Yeah,
just give them to the strikers. Let the strikers take all the glory. And
that's what happens, though. That's what happens.
If you have one big award, it means a lot more than like when spreading out with 4.
Exactly.
Like, everyone talks about the Ballon d'Or winner.
But then again, also there was a year when the top 3, like first, second, and third, were all midfielders. It was like Ronaldinho, Lampard, Gerrard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You had the likes of Thierry Henry battling up and Sammy Eto'o. Like midfielders have a huge chance of winning the Ballon d'Or, and you could arguably say that Messi is almost a midfielder now. Like he's moving down.
Once, didn't he, really?
I actually think it's quite sad that right now we are seeing, with how many injuries they're both, like in terms of Messi, Ronaldo, they're getting a lot more injuries. They're getting less game time. They're not putting up the numbers they used to do. I think we are slowly starting to see the decline.
No, Ronaldo's still putting up.
Yeah, but he's not every game like he was before.
It's not the game. It's not the stats that we're used to Ronaldo putting up. He's obviously still beyond what he should be at his age.
100%. And he's older than Messi, like 3 years older.
Yeah, he is. He's older than.
But I do agree with you.
He was older than the referee at the weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because, but it's weird though. I was watching it, United City, and he just doesn't do that much running. Like he doesn't create. He'll wait there and try and score a few headers, make some good runs.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't come, he doesn't actually add anything to the game.
Yeah.
He could have not been there that game.
I think he's
same result.
He's doing it to prolong his career as well. He's had to completely change his game.
Yeah.
Like he can't be doing those runs he used to. If you look at the likes of, say, I don't know, like David Beckham, he was a right winger his whole career. He just moved to centre mid. He just moved
chill.
You have to accommodate your body in your latter stages.
Messi at Cam.
Exactly. Like, I could genuinely see Messi play as a centre midfielder at some point in his career.
Plays anywhere. You put him anywhere.
Yeah, what didn't Rooney do at the end?
Yeah, Rooney played centre mid.
Derby.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Like, that's why I'm saying it's like I think we are slowly seeing.
Yeah.
The
as long as
end.
you've got like a ball-winning midfielder behind you, you can just chill there and ping the balls. Just like a deep line playmaker. Just come in for a few late shots, have a few crackers. But yeah, that's basically what they should all do. Well, Ronaldo's different. He couldn't do that. He'd have to be.
Ronaldo couldn't play centre mid.
No, he couldn't.
I don't think. He would just have to be. He would just have to just.
I don't think he'd enjoy it.
I think he would just have to do it.
I don't think he'd enjoy it. I think he wants to be the guy that.
I think he just
gets the 90th minute winner every time.
Why does he do it every time as well?
Well,
I think he'll just become Zlatan.
He should start missing.
Like Zlatan, 40?
Yeah.
And he's still helping AC Milan push for the title.
And playing for Sweden at the moment.
Yeah.
He's come back to international football.
And he's done his ACL multiple times.
Yeah. Jamie Vardy quit like 25.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, he was more like 28, but it's still ridiculous. Like, he comes back. Who does that? I don't
Zlatan,
even know it's possible.
He's not human. It's like, I remember when he did his I think he did his knee or whatever, and it was meant to be out for a year. He came back after like 3 months.
Yeah. And
the doctor was like, what we do? I don't know what to say. It's a freak.
He just walked it off.
He was just like, yeah, mate, there's nothing we can actually like say about it.
This doesn't have any relevance to the conversation, but I just thought I'd like to mention that Man United had more shots on target at their own keeper than Ederson.
Great stat.
Yeah. What? Wait, how does that work?
Well, they had more shots at De Gea
own goal
than
the own goal from Cancelo when he crossed it in,
and
the
Lindelof nearly scored an own goal.
Yeah,
as well,
Lindelof kicked it, and the United fans were raging.
Yeah,
but really? that's more than they had shots on goal.
That's just one for the Man United fans that watch this podcast. I thought, get them going.
Don't.
I just want to quickly throw it back to Xavi at Barca. I think Xavi could bring Barca back purely for the fact
that's his slogan.
He's going to.
So,
that is his slogan. Purely for the fact that under Koeman, as you said, it was long ball. We are shit. League Two, Barcelona. No offense to League Two teams, but Barcelona were playing like a Sunday League team.
There's some real talented teams in League Two.
They were fine. They were playing like Garden FC. But I think Xavi will install that philosophy. Like he played under Pep. He played under everyone really. He is Mr. Barcelona, you could say. And
Absolutely.
I feel like he'll implement that tiki-taka.
Did you see that goal that he scored with his... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly, with his Qatari team.
Qatari, I didn't want to get that wrong.
Yeah.
But it was unbelievable.
I
actually think it was offside. But not to kill it, not to kill the goal, because he squared it, it was slightly in front. But no Lino stopping that. The build-up was ridiculous.
One of the best goals. And did you see as well, he wants to bring in, I think, the striker from that team, or one of the strikers from the league.
Wow.
He wants to bring him in.
Qatari team?
Yeah. He wants to bring, I think he'll bring him in January to replace Luke de Jong.
He'll actually bring him in?
I think so, yeah. He said that
he's obviously impressed him that much.
What? So you do it against Qatari farmers and now you're playing for Barcelona?
Yeah.
That kid is thinking...
Well, Theo already thinks that the rest of La Liga's farmers anyway.
Not La Liga. It's just what Messi not done in the Prem. But anyways. I want to quickly throw it back, mate. In terms of your YouTube, obviously you go to all these matches and stuff like that, and you've been doing... I'd say like the last few years, your matchday vlogs have really, really blown up. But you were doing it since the start. Because I had a look at your first matchday vlog.
Eastleigh
away versus Bolton. The 15-16 season FA Cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? How was it?
It was actually a really, really crap game. But we were getting shithoused by Eastleigh, who are a non-league team at the side. Don't know whether they still are non-league, I think. They were 1-0 up, and we're in the Championship. We'd just fallen out, like we had all that financial issues. It was just falling away. And then we scrap an equaliser in the 90th minute. I think it was, who was it? Darren Pratley. Who got the final touch in. After I was vlogging, I tried to get him after the game. I had like I think I was filming on maybe my iPad, maybe my phone. I think I asked him like, what did you think of the goal, mate? And he just walked off.
Oh no, just Ed.
He walked off because I waited after the game to see him. And he just walked off. I was I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
I think he was thinking I wasn't recording. It was like a picture.
Damn you, Pratley.
So he came in for the picture and then didn't even think about what I said. He just left.
Oh, he just maybe didn't hear you.
Maybe he didn't, but it was quite quiet. It was Eastleigh. I was just waiting.
He definitely heard you.
He definitely just messed because I think he thought I was taking the piss.
Yeah,
that's what my dad told me after because you've just drawn to Eastleigh.
Yeah,
crap result.
Yeah,
you don't want any more than a few selfies. You just want to get straight back on the couch and go.
Go home, don't you?
I felt my heart dropped. I was nearly in tears.
And that was before the wave of like
videos and stuff.
Yeah, vlogs of people asking questions and stuff after games. So. fair enough as a footballer, really, isn't it?
And I saw as well over the Euros. You know, mate, I gotta respect this. Your titles when it's like the moment this happened.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Had to get them right.
Unbelievable. They were big, but you were doing that from the start because, as you said earlier, you were at the Stamford Bridge when Leicester won the league, right?
Yeah, we spoke about
how the fuck are you always at these mad moments?
That one was lucky because a few of my mates that live on my road, they just big Chelsea season ticket holders, so they're always like, "Oh, you want to come along to a game?" And I was like, "Yeah, this big game. I can't turn it down." Like I think their granddad couldn't go or something, and I didn't even plan to film that game. It was such a long time ago. It's when I was like half-hearted with the channel, and I just filmed it when the game started to get good, and it turned out to be the one Leicester won the league.
Are they the same friends that you ended up going to the Super League protests with then? Because you were outside Stamford Bridge.
I was. I didn't go with them, but they were there.
Okay.
I went with my dad to that. That was crazy.
Was that just off your own back then?
We just thought we have to be there. Like this is football. This is the first protest. You know.
What was it like?
It was really good. We got loads of recognition, like loads. It was unbelievable. I was like, oh my God, this thing is actually doing quite well. And it was just back off a really long lockdown where people, like some people even still wearing masks outside there.
Yeah.
And it was like serious. There was a lot of gathering. A lot of people could question about the whole COVID situation. It was at that sort of weird time where it was very questionable. But having said that, we made a difference. And straight away, Abramovich said, we're going to leave the Super League whilst we were there, and everyone went mad. And then all the clubs followed, and it was just incredible. Yeah.
What's it like to do all these things with your dad?
Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah, you're doing stuff with your dad. It's, you just laugh. We don't really argue too much, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, because it makes things easier. If you're working together, it can be very easy just to fall out with them. Yeah. Instead of just seeing your dad once every so often.
And he's definitely grown into the role of dad now as well.
It's basically like his full-time thing now as well.
Is it full-time?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, he does a few little things here and there, like what he used to do, but not really. Yeah, he loves it.
That's good.
He's got passion for it.
'Cause you always manage to find yourselves at these, like, I'd say, like vital moments in like footballing history, so to speak. You were at the Arsenal protest as well.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, that was really good too. Arsenal had a good turnout, much better than Spurs'. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got loads of recognition there too. I think there was a gathering, not just Arsenal fans, or like lower league clubs there. Like I remember meeting a Millwall fan, a Fulham fan. It was just like, it's just good for football, you know. And it helped. And that was partly as well, not just Super League. That Arsenal one was also towards their owners. Yeah. So it felt a little bit more towards Arsenal, but it clearly helped, because I remember the same day, didn't that Spotify guy tweet out?
He literally did. I'm going to buy it. Yeah. It's funny now. Like it's sort of come full circle now because we're on such a good run. We're like, the owners are actually doing all right.
They're doing all right. Yeah.
Like Josh Kroenke, the guy in charge, like.
Seen an interview with Jeff Shreed? Have you watched it?
I haven't. I heard about it.
Yeah. What was that?
I've seen like 5 minutes of it. It's pretty good. So Jeff Shreed did an interview with Josh Kroenke. Which is Stan's son.
I think it's.
I know.
Yeah.
But didn't he do that at a time when like everyone hated him? Was it more recent?
No.
It's come out the last couple of weeks. I think last couple of weeks.
So,
Okay.
So it's kind of like off the back
of people back him?
Relative success that everyone's like, seems like quite a cool guy now, really.
That's what it all depends on. Yeah, everyone's happy when you're winning.
It's such a results game.
It literally is a winning game. If you're winning, nobody cares. Yeah. It's only when you're losing that it matters.
Which is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is crazy.
Obviously, I feel like you're at that. How old are you?
I'm now 20.
Bloody hell!
But I'm
is that
21
the
soon.
Reason why you got the 20 number, or
no? Just because I like Thogden. I think I thought he was gonna have a really good
generational talent.
Euros.
Generational talent, he is.
Yeah, he is. And you know, this season it's a good investment. Still,
it's a good investment.
I know the shirt's only going up.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be playing for England for years to come.
Yeah.
And he's probably Man City's best winger. He plays like left wing, doesn't he, at the moment?
Well, when Pep keeps him there,
yeah.
But
he's their best winger right now, on form.
Yeah, he's so versatile. You play him anywhere, really.
Yeah, you could, in short spaces. I mean, this is just going a bit off topic, but in short spaces, he's just incredible what he can do with the ball.
Yeah. And it's so weird looking at him play. He doesn't put his head down. He plays entirely with his head up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't shoot with his head down.
No, he doesn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's always with his head up, and it's just like, you are a magician.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Robotic.
Yeah.
There's so many of those at City, though. Like, it's just ingrained into how good they are.
Just a team full of superstars, world-class superstars.
But most footballers look down when they kick the ball to see where they kick it. Like, I'll shoot, I look down to see where I kick the ball.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to.
He just knows. Yeah. But what I was going to say, obviously, I feel like you're at the age where growing up, like, everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Like, was that very much the case when you were growing up?
No.
Was it not?
No.
Did you always want to be a YouTuber?
I was the only one in my year that did YouTube, really.
Really?
A couple, in like different years. But it was. I was quite lucky to be at school where I had a good group of friends who were quite supportive with the channel.
That's good.
Yeah, really good. And they helped, subscribe, push the video out, like shared it. I was at school where like the area where it happened, we got one crazy video where Alexis Sanchez went for his haircut, and we all saw it outside as we were leaving school. So suddenly I got like 500,000 views off that from just being there.
Wow.
So I was quite lucky. The school I went to was where Alexis Sanchez had his haircut.
Yeah.
Because then everyone went up to him and was like, "Come to Man United," and this was when he was like prime Arsenal, and he like nods. So I re-uploaded the video when he went to United, being like, "Look, I confirmed it."
He confirmed it
Like a year before. So I got another 500,000
You just
views.
got a knack for being in the right place.
I know,
haven't
it's
you?
insane. Sometimes
that's the talent, really.
Ben
isn't
White,
it?
like I think it's his girlfriend, just lives next to where I live, and I was in Nando's one time, and he just walks down the street. I think when Tomiyasu signed, he was showing house hunting with him because he was trying to like blend him into London.
Yeah.
And I just saw both of them. I was like, at the time, I just knew Ben White, so I just ran up to him and got a picture. I'm quite lucky when it comes to this.
Yeah.
I remember bumping into Ben White recently.
Oh, I know about this.
Do you know about
yes,
that?
I know about this.
I don't know if I can actually say that story. It might embarrass
Probably
me.
not.
Yeah, I'll probably not say that one, but you've heard about that story.
Yeah, I've heard about that story.
The people, that's the worst. You know,
Yeah,
one of the worst things I can say is like, you know that story, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it sounds
Can I
worse.
say,
It sounds
if you cut it out, is this the
Yeah.
one with Harry?
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
worse than it is by you
It's
saying
not that
I
bad.
can't say it.
Yeah,
but
it's just maybe one day, maybe we'll get Ben White on the podcast and he
Yeah,
can
that
do
would be
it
good.
from
Yeah,
his
I'd like
perspective.
to.
Get Harry and
Harry,
but
reunite them.
reunite them on the podcast.
Who would you say you're like growing up? Who did you used to watch on YouTube?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Ooh. I was actually a massive fan of 2Sync FIFA.
Oh,
Like
here we go.
I used to tune into their like series back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I forgot what time they posted, but I just knew they were going to post then and watch them. But I've really fell out of FIFA now, which is sad.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't
happens,
even got the game. I haven't got the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's a shame, really. It's just they don't change the game. It really does
No,
my head in.
yeah, you're
They
right.
did this year. I really like it.
Really?
Yeah, I
but
really
some
like
people
it.
say that, and then others say that there aren't many big
There's
differences.
so many like haters on the game. Like so many people love to moan about the game.
know that's true,
I'm in
yeah,
that
each
perspective
time
of
it-
just like, I just like it is
Yeah.
what it is. Like I just enjoy everything really. I don't-
Spencer FC as well
Yeah.
was a massive thing that
Same
he
here.
was a YouTube that I watched loads. You guys, I remember watching when I was like literally kids. Like I was literally a wee nipper.
A wee little boy.
You were like the generation before.
Yeah,
me,
no, I know because
Yeah.
I remember
FIFA.
watching you come up.
Yeah.
And we were like, this guy's actually doing
Good.
really well, doing
Yeah,
this
really
thing.
good.
And now you like
What
lead
happened to all the FIFA lot that you
Oh,
do your content?
they're still going. They're still putting up FIFA.
Really?
So,
Yeah. Are any that
No,
just
none
stopped?
of- No, I
Some,
think
no, some have stopped.
You were more like football.
I was football. Yeah, I never really did
yeah,
FIFA.
you know, really. No, you've done a bit more now.
I do a bit more. I do a lot now. I
Yeah,
sort of touched
but-
it every now and again.
Like I don't. Half the lads I've completely. I'd love to like check where half the lads have gone that I used to
Yeah.
watch playing FIFA. Like, what's that Italian guy? The big guy,
Itani.
Itani.
Yeah.
What's happened to him? I used to watch him.
He's still going.
Is he? Yeah.
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 Still chugging along.
Still chugging
Every-
along.
every-
Coutinho.
What a boy.
Yeah. I started to speak to him all the time. I watch his videos.
Well, he's played in Clash of Creators.
I know. No. Yeah. I know.
Oh, yeah,
I played
you-
against him.
Yeah, it's true.
Playing in the next one.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they've already confirmed it. I'm really
good.
buzzing for that. Actually.
It's gonna be good fun. I really,
They
really.
should do that more often though. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
You
they
don't want to do
that.
it too often,
5
though.
times a year.
Not too often. Not too often. I'd say every 6
Why?
months, because then if you do it too often, it loses its spark. I feel like if you keep it every.
What was the Wembley Cups like? I remember because I
Did you go to any?
No. So this is the old generation creators. This is where like George Benson was called Herder of Buffalo. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember I was just as a kid watching. Like, I didn't have a channel even then, and I was just used to watch them. But I used to think it was so sick. It was like a dream to play in one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like Seb's literally my manager now.
Same.
So I would have, I know, and like. It would have been so sick if they did it now, but they said it's just so complicated and they don't have that connection with. Well, they do have the connection with EE, but it's different.
Have you ever played at any stadiums?
Have I played at a state? I played at Bristol City, Ashton Gate.
Ashton
charity
Gate, big
match.
Ashton Gate.
Really liked that. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. And I dropped a masterclass. I would say.
Oh.
At right back, but
You know,
Yeah.
most Theos do
They
drop
all count.
masterclass at stadiums. If I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
If your name's
yeah.
Theo, you're going to play well at a stadium. I genuinely think you'll find yourself next summer. I think you'll get a few emails saying come play at some stadiums.
I'd love to.
What, from you?
You've played it.
From me, yeah.
You've played at all of them. You've been at, like, I swear every year. Reeve, you've been at a few as well.
I have.
Like the Old Traffords and the Wembleys.
Yeah.
And, but the thing about the Wembley Cup was that what was so iconic because you got all the big YouTubers then. You literally had Oh no, I know.
Legends.
Yeah, like you brought on all the American, some of the American big boys. I know, and the Sidemen one where they brought Rice Gum in.
Yeah.
How sick is that? Like,
I watched
Castro.
I watched that from the stand.
So we've spoken about your like social media / YouTube idols and stuff. Who's your favourite footballer growing up?
Footballer growing up. I was a massive fan of Kevin Davis. And then my teddy bear after him. I had a teddy bear called Kevin Davis.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you were like a big fan of Nolan and Davis together.
Yeah, massive.
Classic.
Yeah.
Bolton heroes.
Oh, because that's when I lived around like Bolton. Like I was great in Manchester, so I was like a 20-minute drive from the ground. I was like, Nolan, Davis, like all of those. That era of footballers was just so iconic.
Was it Hierro?
Well, that was a little bit before. That was JJ Okocha was always a little bit before. But obviously, I've seen all the highlights of him. It'd be a dream to watch him.
Any non-Bolton ones that stick out?
Messi, growing up.
Okay.
Because I've literally seen him as he just started. When I first watched it was when he started. So that's why when he retires, it will be emotional for me.
Yeah. It's mad. It's like even like the last 5 years, we've seen so many players retire that I was just like, it's weird to see them retire. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the likes of like Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney. Yeah. Seeing them retire
you guys,
and becoming managers, it's like, it's just baffling.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around it.
And now we're getting older than the new generation of talent that's coming up.
Not just older, mate. Like
also,
Vieira.
Vieira
at Palace.
It's like, what?
Yeah. Watching him celebrate when they equalised against us. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay then, Patrick.
Yeah.
I didn't know you felt that
That's
way.
not why I remembered him. You know?
Yeah, literally. It's just like, okay.
That was a great game, though. 2-2.
Yeah. A lot of Arsenal fans took a lot of disgust against Vieira.
Nah, man, you got.
No, I'm not.
I know.
You're always going to get that. It's always going to happen.
But they're not. He's still a club legend. Like, that won't.
It's like that's his job. At the time that he played for us, that was his job.
But also,
he cares about.
He
his
is an
job.
Arsenal legend. He loves the club. But also, that celebration won't tarnish what he's done.
No, absolutely not. But I'm saying that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Twitter outrage, which there always is.
It's Twitter.
Yeah, it's true.
Obviously, growing up being part of YouTube, you obviously get to meet so many new friends. You met Jacob and Ollie Ball and Jacob.
Yeah, good lads. I see Jacob at like every Bolton
I was going to say, fellow Bolton fan, how's that going to games with him?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. I just sit next to him now, like games. It's just a laugh. He's just a character. He's so talented.
Do you have seats, actual seats next to each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we just end up. He sits like a few rows down from me. Sometimes at the other side of the ground. Well, he just buys the tickets that I always go to, where I always sit. Right. Yeah. But he's so talented. Like both of them, it's such a shame. Like with TikTok, it kind of just was a bit of a generation, like a short period for them. Now it's a little bit more, I wouldn't say died off, but they need to find a second.
What's next?
They're talented. Yeah. They're so talented.
They are. They really are.
Like I'm with Jacob at the games, and the way he's talking, it's like how this guy hasn't got like some kind of not TV show, but like something that's just. It's just difficult with TikTok because if you get big on there, you need to bring
transition over.
Yeah.
It's just like what the Viners did. Like the Dobricks of the world. They were on
Logan
Vine.
Paul.
Exactly. They transitioned over.
Well.
So Ollie Ball and Jacob need to find a way of moving everything over because I think as a duo as well, they're a very, very good duo.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Like even just I remember watching them on the fellas. Like the way they're so young. What they're 16, 17. So young. The way they handled themselves. Was like first class.
Brilliant.
There's so much confidence. Yeah. Like
Ollie Ball wants to fight me in a boxing match. He keeps trying to call me out. I'm like, mate, you're not 18. You can't.
Do you reckon you'd have him?
He says in 8 months' time when he turns 18, he's going to call me out.
Would you have him? Would you beat him?
No, I think it's not fair.
On him?
Yeah. I think I'd knock him out.
Really?
Oh, you're a boxer. But you could train.
I can train. I'm bigger than him. Like I know he's a big lad.
You've got quite an athletic endurance background as well. I've seen you play football.
Like I've got endurance and I've got the fitness.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the fitness. Like at Clash, he had to go off after like a few minutes.
It's fine talk right here, lads.
It is. But also there's a 2 years age gap, and I feel like people would be like, oh, why don't you fight someone your age? So I probably wouldn't have.
You've also got 6 months ahead to know that he will call you out at that point. So
you can start training now.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I've started doing like. I do like kickboxing lessons and I go to the gym, so I'm more than confident. If he calls me out and he wants to get knocked out, if he wants to get knocked out, then
here we go.
Ollie, if you're watching here, lad, it's an RIP for you, brother.
But I'd leave it to the fans because if they wanted to see me fight an 18-year-old, it probably won't happen.
Well, I know Tom Sharman. He can make anything happen.
That's true.
He's gonna love it again.
Tom's gonna kick us up.
Every mention on it.
What we'll have to do for Clash, we have to put you and Ollie on separate teams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try.
Or it's like full ice hockey where there's like a 5-minute period where Thogden versus Ollie Ball can have a scrap in the corner.
You know the way he's writing to me. Should I just get out the messages right now?
Yeah, see it.
Do you want to see the messages?
Get the receipts. Get the receipts.
Okay, look at Instagram. He's begging for it. Absolutely begging for it. I keep ignoring him because I just don't think it's right. But
Just
he's just
airing
hating
him 'cause
on my
he's gonna
stories
get
now.
knocked out.
Look. So we'll start here.
Oh dear.
He's like, "What? This is what you do?" Because I was giving out a few tickets. I'll McGregor big time. I'll slap.
But wait,
you. I'd love to tickle you until you can't breathe.
I
You're
love
shit.
it, man. He's
The
so funny.
the thing is about this.
Still plant you. Come on, Theo. Let's dance.
The thing is about this, it's not public. He's actually privately messaging.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
privately messaging,
Yeah.
being like, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
That's brilliant because he would have written these knowing that they probably never would have seen the light of day.
Yep.
And then
This one, we are doing this boxing match. It's happening in 15 months. I'm 18, so it's 15. We're doing it. Announce it.
Announce it.
Now he's just responding to my story saying shit. Bolton give tickets out for free. He's just hating. He's just
Bolton give tickets.
He's trying to get under your skin to get the fight, mate.
But he's not. You're not rattled.
not at all. I laugh it off. I just double tap it, like it. It's quite funny. I'll see it and laugh.
It's good, mate. I love
Poor
it.
Jacob's going to get caught in the middle of this. He'd be like, which side do I go?
Oh no,
It could be the ref.
no, that's the thing. I said to Jacob, if this fight happens, like I beg you run into the ring when I knock him out, and
Yeah.
you're in there like Ollie balls on the floor and his ex TikTok like mate. Everyone sees him as
partner.
is like.
You know, if you get knocked out now, like this is going to come back and haunt you.
Yeah.
But you
I'm
won't.
just gonna deny the fight.
Just say sneeze 3 times and you can get away with it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Oh, yeah,
do you think
true.
it would do well? Because like, how do you just hold a boxing? Like, it has to be. We'd have to be on an undercard of some other fight.
And maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll.
Oh!
Who you
Oh.
gotta call someone out?
I'll fucking come back.
Wait, so who would you?
Josh Larkin.
Who
No,
would you- who
that's
would
not.
you-
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
No,
What are you
let's-
saying?
You knock him out.
let's be realistic. You're a pioneer of the YouTube
Yeah,
boxing
you
industry,
started
so
it.
you can pick
No, I don't-
anyone
no,
you
that's
want.
not understatement. I'm not a
You
pioneer. I invented the whole sport. Of
Let
boxing.
me
you-
think.
you-
Let me think of a
Theo
good fight.
Baker invented boxing, right? So
Come on,
you
gave
can pick
Mayweather his
anyone,
career.
You can pick anyone you want. Who do you pick for a scrap?
Max plays FIFA.
No, you gotta pick someone big.
No,
Canelo.
Someone, think about Canelo.
Mayweather. Who could I fight?
Come on, we
Jake
need to think
Paul.
of someone here.
Theo Baker versus Jake Paul.
You know what?
In an alternate universe, that would be happening right now.
If anyone is going to do the job against Jake Paul, it would be me.
Yeah. No. I think it's true. No.
it's
Reed,
true.
why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I think he's got a
Mate,
point.
think about it. Think about it like
No.
this. Think about it like
What do you mean?
No.
anything
No,
I put
serious,
my
I'm
mind
serious.
to, I could train them to become a fucking legend at anything. Like, look at me.
I can become fucking legend at anything.
I can
Quote-
go. Yeah.
No, but
Like, I went. I decided to do a triathlon, and I
why
set a
don't
time.
you beat Weller though? Why don't you beat Weller? Why don't you train properly for that?
I didn't train.
You got
Oh,
10
right.
minutes rest in between.
I
rounds.
came back from holiday the day before, and we were like, "Should we go do this?" Then I was like, "Bloody hell, man! I've just come back from eating pies for 2 weeks. What am I gonna do here?
Jake Paul ain't got nothing on you, bro.
Give me 8 months, and I'll have him."
I think
Honestly.
but do you think Jake would like look for a bigger fight?
Mate,
Oh
you can't
my
get any bigger
God.
than the pioneer of his fucking career.
That's true, actually. Without
Yeah.
you, it doesn't happen.
That's true.
You know what? Jake actually owes me $10 million.
He probably does.
He fucking do,
I'm
right?
surprised you put a commission in the contract.
Oh,
Any
don't.
future YouTube boxing fights, 10%.
Tell him.
Me and Weller.
No, we do. That's the one regret.
Yeah.
One regret. We should have just put like anything. 1%.
Oh, yeah.
1%.
If you
1% of 100 mils. A
if there was
mil.
an,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. If there was
Good
an original
maths.
contract,
A and GCSE.
if there was an original contract where it was just like
We could just.
Theo Baker gets 0.5% of any future earnings as
You
a
know
result
what?
of this fight, you wouldn't even be on this podcast
Me and
right
Joe.
now.
Me and Joe could genuinely just write up and be like, signed 2017.
I've got an idea. What about one of these
Type it
like?
out.
What about one of these TikTokers who've got like millions of followers? Like American guy, like
Oh,
American versus England. Like, you
What,
just-
what the American Don is on TikTok?
Oh, there's loads of big ones.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor Holding.
The
Taylor.
one that Gibb fought. You want to fight the one
No,
that
no.
Gibb fought?
Oh no, who did Gibb fight?
Taylor
no, no.
Holder.
Taylor Holder.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was
Who's
Bryce
the other
Hall?
one? Bryce
Who's
Hall.
Bryce Hall.
Bryce
That
Hall.
would be a good
That's
fight.
the one that Austin McBroom
Bryce
fought.
Hall versus Theo Baker.
Fucking.
Let's make it happen. England versus USA.
And then you can go on the undercard for
With
that
Ollie Paul.
fight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Well, let's just all go on the undercard from the next JJ fight. Yeah. What's that? What's the next JJ one?
I don't know.
Jake Paul, isn't it?
It's got to be
Do
Jake
you reckon?
Paul. No, but Jake
What-
Paul's
what
fighting
if
Tommy
Jake-
Fury first.
That's what I mean. If whoever wins out,
Wait,
that
if
just
Tommy
fights
wins,
JJ, right? I
Ooh,
don't know if that works.
Tommy Fury versus KSI.
Well, Tyson won't let Jake win. Tyson, as a brother, will
He
just
signed a
be like,
contract saying he'd change his name to something stupid
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
loses that fight.
Isn't it something like
Oh, it's a joke.
yeah, it's like Phineas and Ferb or something. I don't know.
Oh, something stupid.
It's something stupid, yeah.
Honestly, if he loses to Jake Paul, what do you think's going to happen in that fight? I think it's a really worrying one.
If Tommy
I think-
loses
Tommy's
that
not
fight,
proven it. Tommy's
Yeah.
not proven
I
it.
think whatever happens, Tyson Fury walks in the ring afterwards and goes, "Jake, you're a dosser."
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He'll knock him out.
you know,
anyway.
you know,
Yeah,
if
he
Tommy
would.
loses that, if Tommy loses that fight, like he's just a rat for his entire career.
Yeah.
Well, his career's outside of boxing now, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. Like, boxing almost feels secondary to Tommy.
Well, because of Molly May, you always have that relevance.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like every time I read about Tommy Fury, someone's trying to have a go at him. Like the whole club thing where he's like dancing, and do you remember he was dancing in the club?
That was ridiculous.
Well, he was definitely missing Molly that day.
Yeah. Mate,
I don't think he was missing.
I feel like
he's just on it.
there's always something where people just want to hate on him. So I'm actually hope that he knocks out Jake and brings it home.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I got one before we move on to predictions and the quiz. I got a couple of things to bring it back to football real quick.
Yeah. Conte.
Yeah.
Conte. Well, I thought we've already discussed Conte.
We did.
It was about a minute, wasn't it?
I was going to say two things.
Eddie Howe at Newcastle, do you reckon he'll do a good job?
Yes, I think it will.
All right, let's move on then.
West Ham.
Away the lads.
West Ham. Could West Ham get Champions League?
Yeah.
Champions League, yeah.
Yeah, top 4, of course.
So why are you dismissing Arsenal then?
I'm not dismissing either. I would have never predicted West Ham to get Champions League.
I actually think I agree. I actually think
Where did you put them?
Europa League.
Europa League.
Yeah. And I think if I had to redo it, 4th or 5th.
No,
I genuinely think they could get Champions League.
I fully believe. I think the league this year will be first West Ham, second Arsenal, third Chelsea, and fourth Man City.
Or they end 5th or 6th, but they win Europa League.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's what will happen. Yeah, I think that's
then
what
we
will
have
happen.
5 teams in the Champions League. English dominance in its prime.
But it's back how it used to be.
I love that.
Back how it used to be. Because remember,
it is now anyway. Chelsea and City made the final.
There's nowhere near anyone. There's apart from potentially the French. Well, not the French really. There's one other league. You could argue maybe
Spain.
Not really at the moment. Maybe German because of Haaland.
They're all poor.
Lewandowski.
They're all shit.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich.
All European leagues apart from the English league.
That is exactly what you see.
Shit.
Ronaldo playing in the Prem. He wants to play in the best league possible.
I don't even mean it from like a mean perspective. If you look at all the other leagues, there's about
2 or 3.
3 teams maximum that you could consider would compete with our top 4.
Well, that's what. But it's well known. Premier League is the best league in the world. It's
it is
the
now.
Most competitive game.
It wasn't necessarily like 10 years ago, but
it's just the speed of the game, the physicality.
You're rubbing yourself up and down because you're talking about the speed
of the game, physicality of the Premier League. It's insane. But one thing I noticed, by the way, so I don't know if you saw at the weekend, Sanchez got sent off for Brighton. Lewis Dunk winning goal. I thought I had, because obviously it doesn't happen very often.
So it got cut out on the highlights. What actually happened? Did Lewis Dunk save a free kick, or did it?
No, he didn't.
He never had to make a save.
But they had a free kick.
Yeah, no, mate. John Joe Shelby, instead of putting the free kick,
trying to hit the target or putting it into an actual dangerous area, he just plays it to basically
the corner
back
flag.
Post. Yeah, it was a terrible decision.
Why would he do that?
It's
No,
John
it's
Joe Shelby.
ridiculous.
He does what he does.
That's so silly.
But here's a scenario I want to ask you.
Yeah.
If Newcastle had won a pen, and Lewis Dunk is in goal, and he saves a pen, how many points does he get on FPL?
That was a question that we proposed to the chat, wasn't it? We don't know. I actually officially don't know any.
You get
people
penalty save points.
That's what I'm saying. But he's a centre back.
But would you?
Yeah. Penalty save points.
For a centre back.
Yeah.
So he gets 5 points on top of his clean sheet.
Yeah, that's what Ramsdale got the other week.
Yeah, but
Didn't he
can they even put? Ben Foster did.
But the week before, did Ramsdale save a pen?
No.
But he got like 11 points on FPL.
He got bonus and
saves.
Loads of saves. Yeah.
But
save of the
but
season.
I don't think they could do penalty. I don't think they could do penalty saves because it's not. I don't think within the algorithm.
If any budding FPL experts watch this podcast, can you please actually let us know what the sort of scenario or reality is behind that? Because would he have got 5 points for that save? Does he get save points?
Also, if you're good at
I don't
FPL,
know.
please message me. I need help.
Yeah. We're quite
They're
close.
both ahead of me.
Yeah.
Well, by 1 point, I'm ahead by 1
Last
point.
season, these guys weren't even in the contention.
Oh.
I was top of the league for ages. The YouTube league.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
I don't even think I was in that one, to be honest.
You are.
I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I was in that one.
You also quit like 7 weeks in.
No. Last year I was super keen.
Too keen.
Too keen, actually. It took over. Mate, our league is stress.
Yeah.
Our league is stress.
Okay,
we're in our own private league, and
Yeah.
it's a bad forfeit for the league.
What, do you have money on it?
It is this
Yeah,
year,
you could say. But
this year's
it's
awful.
not. It's a financial funded forfeit. So you have to pay for the forfeit.
two losers have to pay for a holiday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
Like a 10-man holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a league with my friends where everyone puts in 50 quid, and it's like I've just gone top.
That's a good amount of money to make it.
I'd prefer that.
That's a good amount of money to make everyone stay in it for the entire season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is JJ in yours?
No.
Because wasn't he in the previous one? He must have.
He was in Fitness Feb.
Oh, that's it. And he lost, and he just didn't care.
Yeah.
Just like, let's do it.
Yeah, that was a madness.
That was a sick
That was
video.
a rough week, rough month. Sorry, Fitness February.
But it made a great video. I remember watching it, thinking, I can do this.
But I would never, ever, ever, ever do that again. Before we move,
We would.
Yeah, maybe. No, it took.
It was good.
No,
It
I
was just
didn't. I got no.
consumed us.
I somehow put on weight.
Yeah,
when I was
'cause
burning 6,000 calories a day.
The problem was like you were eating to sustain the amount of exercise
Eating to
you were
survive.
doing.
It was
So
eating
it
to
wasn't
survive.
even like good eating. It was just like I've burnt 5,000 calories today. Let's try and get in any way possible shape.
So you have the fitness to go again tomorrow.
and then your body just hurts every day.
I bet I'm not enjoying it.
You don't enjoy it. You do no work. It's just shit.
Yeah, you just zone out for 7
Got very fit though.
Yeah, it's true.
Before we move on to Premier League predictions,
Yeah.
we have a quiz every week. It's out of 5. MD got 3.
The scores are there behind.
Ben
if you
Foster
wanna
got
look.
1. James Alcott got 3. Spencer got 3. Willow got 3. Bez got 2. So you got 3 to beat, mate.
Okay.
You got 3 to beat.
Is it multi?
No. There's a couple there. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. All right. Question.
I don't know them.
And Reed doesn't know the answer, so you play along if you want, but make sure he answers first.
Yeah,
I'm giving.
yeah.
Giving
Sorry,
him help.
I'm not really great at
I'm quite rubbish with this. I want to get 1 or 2.
Question number 1. Bolton
Yeah.
finished second in League One in the 2016-17 season. But
Yes.
who won the league?
Sheffield United.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Look at that. We've got ball knowledge on the show.
And can I add to that?
I would just like to say
Can I add to
Sheffield
that?
United as well.
102 points.
No way.
Check it.
No, I believe him.
Can I get an extra point?
No.
I'm joking.
Mate, that's...
Okay.
I'd
got
like to
4
answer Sheffield United as well.
Oh, fuck off.
Did you? Would you have said that?
No,
Who would you have said?
don't know.
No
Actually,
idea.
Probably.
Question number 2. 1 out of 1. Well done, mate. And also remember, don't forget to play along and don't cheat in the comments. I don't think anyone has cheated so far. People put respectable answers.
No, yeah, maybe not.
If
Who
you get 5
cares?
out of 5, we know you cheated. Question number 2. 7 men have won the Champions League as both player and manager. Zidane is one of them. Can you name one of the other 6?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I know. I have been on 5 of the questions this week.
Won the Champions League as player and manager.
Yes. And Zidane was one of them.
Champions League, so not you. Okay,
Champions League.
If I-
Or Champions League or...
that's what I'm saying.
European
okay,
Cup,
so
yeah.
it's European Cup.
Okay, so
The 6 other...
Zidane's the recent one, of course.
Yeah, that's why I took him out of the scenario, because I thought that was too easy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is I'm too young for this, you know.
Yeah,
Nah.
maybe.
Are you thinking as well, Reeve? Are you allowed to
I'm
answer?
trying
Okay,
to.
okay.
Yeah, trying to come up with an answer that's respectable and doesn't make me look like an idiot.
Me.
Because some of them will be like, you'll be like, oh, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
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 Who's been decent?
Who's been decent? Who's won it recently? Who's won it previously? And then did they play? Not all managers were players. Some managers were players.
It's true, actually. That's the question, isn't it?
Oh.
But which I know players that won the Champions League, but then became a manager and won it. Like, how's the 5-6 others? And what are they doing now? Are they still managers?
Yeah, some of them are still managing now.
Blimey.
Blimey, gosh and golly.
But then you think of the top managers and you don't remember them.
Playing football. Yeah.
Yeah, like Ollie never won Champions League with United as a manager.
As a manager.
Yeah.
And if he did, there would be no Ollie out.
God, these
No,
two.
you're laughing at me because you see the answers.
No, but then you're going to hear the answers and then you're going to be like...
I know.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer here, lads.
Any like little hint you can give us?
Nope.
Okay, great. I know this can do my head in.
I could give you a hint, but I feel like it would be so
Yeah,
easy.
Fine.
It would give it away.
Let me think.
Someone right now is screaming at their screen, being like, "It's so obvious." Okay, I'm gonna have to push you for an answer.
I don't even know.
He's got an answer. People behind the camera got an answer.
Don't say anything, Jamie.
I think this is the most quiet I've been in the whole podcast.
You're trying to think. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to get an answer. Come on, that's it. Say a name. Manager.
Wait. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
6 more though. How can it be 6?
Not
Is
like
it-
Luis Enrique.
There's been a lot of Champions Leagues every year, in fact,
Luis Enrique.
for
Did
like
he win it as
a long
manager?
time.
Did Luis Enrique win it as a player?
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't know.
That's one because he won it with Barca manager, like famously.
Oh God.
Do you know what I mean? As a player.
Right, we're gonna have to get a question or answer now.
Zidane.
No,
We've already.
Real Madrid won loads of trophies. I'm just gonna go. I don't know if Ancelotti was a player.
See, I was thinking down that line.
Definitely. You got to think Barca Real because they are the ones.
Yeah.
Enrique, Ancelotti, or you go with someone back at a Bayern one. Where you, I don't know if. Should we just go and
Alex Ferguson. I don't know if he's ever won a European Cup.
Give me a name. Give me a name.
Enrique.
You're going to be so pissed off.
No, don't say Ancelotti.
Ancelotti's one of them.
Oh, you're joking! He was a player. Oh my god.
The others are Pep Guardiola.
No. Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
Frank Rijkaard.
Ancelotti.
Johan Cruyff.
I wouldn't have got that.
Trapattoni and Munoz with Real Madrid back in the day.
The only one I
Guardiola was obvious, man. Holy shit, dude.
Barca.
Yeah.
And Bayern.
But I just didn't see it.
But would you? Do you really think you'd have got one of them?
I would have said Pep. I would have had a guess at Pep.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, I would have had a guess at Pep.
I never knew Ancelotti was even a player.
Yeah.
And
AC Milan.
I knew Pep was Spain and Barcelona, but I didn't know he'd won. He probably would have if it was Barca. But I would have gambled. I should have.
Ancelotti, we should have said it.
I would have gambled on
Ancelotti's a big shout for you now. That was a good shout, Ancelotti.
I feel.
Well, it was correct.
You got to remember, I'm young.
Yeah.
So I'm allowing myself to get
that was good. Okay, fine. We gotta hurry.
Sorry.
We got footy.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Who is the only player in history to win the World Cup 3 times? One player in history. You've only got one player.
So who won the World Cup 3 times?
Is it?
You got to go for.
All right, I'm gonna.
You've got to go through like Brazil.
I think you're right. Can I put a shout out?
Not until
Kaká, Ronaldinho. Well, you see, to play in 3 World Cups, you have to be more of a defensive midfieldish player.
I think I've got an answer.
But I don't know if
Roberto. What?
Roberto Carlos.
I was going to say Carlos Alberto.
Carlos Alberto. Not Roberto Carlos.
No, but I don't know.
Carlos Alberto, that is a good shout.
He's old though. That was when.
Who's won the most World Cups? Spain have won loads.
Brazil have got 5, right?
Then I'm thinking more of a
6, 5.
Iniesta or Xavi. No, they've only won.
How many stars did Brazil have?
I'm only gonna need.
I'm gonna say Carlos Alberto.
Carlos Alberto.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Carlos Alberto as well.
No, it's Pele.
Oh, you're joking! That was my first thought.
58.
Oh, for fuck's. Oh.
Pele won in 58, 62.
Obviously, just stat pads in the Brazilian league.
He's the same era. That's the same team.
Yeah, Carlos Alberto won it in 70 along with Pele. The team that broke up.
You said that question. That was the first name that came to my head, but I thought it can't be. It's so obvious.
The team that broke up the 4 years in a row, England.
We probably got the second best answer.
Shit, dude. That
Carlos
came
Alberto's
to
won
mind
it
as
twice,
well.
I believe.
He's won it twice, so it isn't a terrible
So
guess.
the only players to won it twice are like Brazilians or Italians, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Man, that's annoyed me because
Spanish,
I had that. I had that in my mind.
You're 1 out of 3, boys.
I know this is bad.
Right. Question number 4 is a true or false, mate.
Okay.
West Brom have won more FA Cups than Bolton. True or false?
Ooh. Bolton have won. We won it in 58.
Were you there for that one?
Oh yeah. And we beat West Ham 32. I feel like we won 2 FA Cups. I'm gonna go false.
I'm going to go true.
The answer is true.
Yes.
Bolton won it 4 times.
Come on.
West Brom have won it 5.
How have they won it 5 times?
They were a big club back in the day.
So yeah, this is the thing because
Old trophy. West
Bolton
Brom
won it like
FA Cup.
we won loads of things in the 50s, and it's hard to remember like all the certain dates back in the day.
So you're 1 out of 4.
Yeah, it's bad.
If you get 2, you'll beat Ben Foster.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's go.
This is a who am I?
Okay.
Phil Bacon. Every time.
No, but you're the one that makes
I know.
that joke now.
Okay, fine. Who am I? I have played in Qatar, England, France, and Germany. It is said I served as Ronaldinho's mentor in his early career. I've scored 14 goals in 73 appearances for my country.
14?
Yeah.
73. So it's not going to be a striker.
No, I don't think so.
Midfielder or defender. Played in Qatar.
England, France, and Germany. And it said I served as Ronaldinho's mentor in his early career.
Mentor, but didn't play in Spain.
So it's probably like an English player. Like, not English, but like maybe like Northern Irish.
You have to work out where did
Qatar.
Ronaldinho play.
Georgie boy. No, I'm joking. No,
Qatar, what did you say? Qatar, England, Germany.
George Best at the end of his career went and played everywhere.
Yeah.
And he went to like a Qatar. but it's not him because I don't think he played in like Germany and Spain.
Qatar football was knocking around back then.
Also, George Best, pretty sure he died before Ronaldinho played football.
Yeah, but
No, maybe not. He died around there. I don't know. Anyways,
but he still could have been.
I'll give you that one.
I
get what you mean.
What countries did you say?
When I say mentor, I mean he like played under him, played with him.
Right.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
So rather
Probably
than like an idol,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
played with and like taught him stuff basically.
Name the countries again.
I played in Qatar, England, France, Germany.
Qatar, England, France, Germany.
14
This
goals,
is tough,
3
yeah.
appearances, and I played with
Qatar,
Ronaldinho.
England, France, Germany. So I think he's Brazilian then. I don't think he's actually played with him at a club level. Maybe just under country.
England, France, Germany. Not played in Spain, so it wasn't. So he didn't play at Barcelona or Real Madrid. It wouldn't be then. So it went. So this is Ronaldinho. So what clubs was Ronaldinho at before Barcelona? Inter. AC.
That's not Italy though.
Sorry, he didn't play at Italy.
His mentor
Not played in
didn't.
Italy.
So I think
I'm thinking of big clubs.
International mentor then.
Okay, Brazil. Okay, generation before Ronaldinho.
Are we thinking wrong here? Are we
I don't know.
Were you just zoning out and you just stopped staring at the camera?
It's just because I thought you guys knew Ronaldinho. That's all.
Oh.
Similar player then, probably. Skillful.
Yeah.
Like what's his name? The guy that is he alive? He's not alive.
Very much alive.
Oh wow. Okay, I thought it was Garrincha, but I was wrong. That's a different generation. Probably not Brazilian then.
When did he retire? Did he retire?
He is retired.
Okay.
AC.
Qatar, man. That's just so weird.
I know.
It's like England, France, Germany.
Yeah, but
He's played in 4 countries.
The annoying part is he didn't play in Spain though, right? So
where did Ronaldinho play? I'm trying to help you out here, lads.
Yeah, I know. England, France, Germany.
AC. He played in South. He played for what was it? Pound.
It doesn't matter. You stop
Where
working out
in
what
England,
Brazilian
France,
clubs.
Germany?
Stop working out what Brazilian clubs he played for.
France
It's
were
irrelevant.
irrelevant. France were irrelevant. They had no big clubs then. They had no big clubs. PSG had like JJ Okocha at the time.
Is it JJ? It's not, is it?
Ronaldinho.
I think you might do this because it's Bolton, maybe.
JJ, PSG, similar player.
Maybe.
Get somewhere. But where in Germany? He played in Germany. He played in Germany.
Who did?
JJ Okocha.
Is it JJ?
Is that your answer?
But I think he's doing this because you're a Bolton fan.
Yes,
And this is
I know,
what
I know.
this is exactly down
It's
the
a
line
mentor
that
of him.
Theo would come up with.
I know,
He'd look
I
at
know, I
JJ
know.
Koch's thing on Wikipedia and try and come up with a question that would make you look like an idiot. So I think it is JJ Koch.
Yes, I think he at the end might have played in Qatar. It would have been England, Bolton, PSG, France. Germany played for like an average team in the middle. He would have been mentor, sort of generation of Ronaldinho.
Relatively
just
skilled.
before.
Well, the same
Very
sort
skilled.
of
We said
style
he was
of
the
player.
same sort of player. If this isn't JJ, then I'm walking off and going home to
done
cry.
with the quiz.
Is it JJ Kocha?
It is!
Yes!
Yes! Some of the shit you just said was... I was like, no big clubs in France. Fucking PSG.
Well
That's
done.
why I said it. That's why I said it. Because
Yeah.
at the time, PSG just got money.
Yeah.
They got Ronaldinho. The fact that you two didn't know fucking Ronaldinho played for PSG was
No,
blowing my mind.
but the only reason why I worked out who it was is because that's a typical Theo Baker question right there. He picks players that you should know,
Yes.
and then makes you look like a mug if you don't know the right answer.
Yeah.
He moved from PSG to Barca.
Yeah.
Went to AC Milan at the end of his
God.
career.
This is because I thought back in the day PSG were just like
Yeah.
average.
I
I know
actually
they
for- I
had
actually
some good
forgot he was
players.
at PSG,
Yeah,
yeah.
I same to be honest.
Only
I'm not gonna deny
till
it.
Theo said
But-
it. I was like, it's
like,
JJ Koch.
unless I watched the documentary on him, I wouldn't know that because he's more famous for AC Milan,
And
Barca.
you want to know something cool? My solo Wembley Cup goal I scored, the assist was from JJ Okocha.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Do you know sharing a football pitch with him is just like one of the most iconic things ever?
He passed it to me inside my own half, and that counted as the assist. What can I say?
Oh yeah, your goal was.
I hate to bring it up
your
again.
goal was pretty average, to be fair.
Does it
won.
count as assist?
Yeah.
But
So
you,
did you
it,
just-
it bounced off Carragher as you went through, though.
No, it didn't.
So
Did you just put your head
It
down?
didn't bounce off
Did
Carragher
it not?
or Poet.
Oh, I
put
thought
my
it
head
did.
down and ran, yeah.
Yeah. Did you just like? I just don't know how you do it, to be honest.
Neither do I. It was just...
In the moment, when you think back to that goal, is it all a blur when you're running?
I don't remember it.
Oh yeah, because you never do when
I
you
don't
score a goal.
remember. No, you don't remember.
Best goal I've ever
It's
scored.
flow state.
Yeah.
You don't remember anything.
Yeah, I read about
You
that.
just you remember it through what you see.
And you just remember celebrating that.
Yeah, I remember looking up at the
fans,
the big screen as well, and just almost crying.
That's
was it.
so cool.
Yeah.
What was Carragher like?
Bastard. He was the whole game. The whole game is just calling us cunts.
Yeah, but I don't know. But he's
Like,
so nice on Sky Sports. So
no, I know. I get on really well with him now.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But he also clocked me in the neck.
I think he's one of those that he's a really nice person, but as soon as the whistle blows,
but you know what? I've said this so many times. I really
respect
respected it so much.
Yeah.
Because he gave it to me, so I gave it back to him. Yeah. I think he understood. He sort of respected that I was giving it back to him. Like both me and Joe were just giving him shit all game,
and he respected even more that after the game you're both it's football.
Yeah, I took a photo of him. I was like, oh, thank you. He elbowed me in the neck, and I was like, yeah,
thank you. You've done something more recently with him,
and I loads of him. Yeah.
And
then he just retweeted something about Liverpool and said Liverpool fans on me. Don't worry about that one though.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
That was a couple of years ago about that.
That's
one.
bad.
That was the
was it? Was it bad? I'd fucking mistakenly. I'd got Karius and Mignolet mixed up.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad.
And then Liverpool
he retweeted it.
Retweeted the clip. Yeah.
That's a
mate, I had Liverpool fans coming up to me in Madrid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awful.
Really?
Yeah, Karius Mignolet.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was really bad. We had to get security to go between events.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Kara's done that.
He done me in. He was like, "You should not have scored that goal against me."
Yeah, pretty much. So maybe he doesn't respect you for giving it back to him then.
Yeah, he just never forgets. We need to rush through predictions because we got to go to footy.
That just happened.
Even though it's international break, are we even doing predictions?
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks' time.
Let's just
what we do is we'll have Theo's guesses as one, and then we'll ask the same predictions next week.
Okay, we got to go for it. We won't do scorelines. We'll just do win, draw, loss. Let's go. Okay, Leicester early kickoff, home to Chelsea.
Draw.
Reeve.
Chelsea.
Theo. Chelsea. Villa home to Brighton.
New manager.
It could be Gerrard by that time.
Oh goodness me. Villa win.
I'm going to go for draw.
Brighton.
Burnley home to Palace.
Oh, draw.
I'm going to go away, Palace win.
Burnley.
Bastards.
That's a good prediction.
Newcastle home to Brentford. Eddie Howe, first game.
Draw.
I'm going to go Newcastle home win.
Yeah.
Newcastle home win,
yeah. Their team's still pretty bad.
It is pretty bad. I just think,
Brentford.
At Newcastle, Eddie Howe.
Tony, bang.
New manager.
Against Newcastle. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good prediction.
I am going to have Tony in my team. I'm having Tony in my team.
Because he hates Newcastle because they just didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Norwich at home to Southampton.
Frank Lampard.
Southampton.
Frank Lampard.
Or Dean Smith. Whoever ends up
but
getting the
Norwich
job.
should just win. Maybe a draw. I'll go Southampton.
New manager as well. They just sacked whatever his name is.
Win.
Yeah.
Their first good
I still think Southampton away win.
Livramento masterclass.
Yep.
Draw. 0-0.
I might put Adam Armstrong in actually.
0-0 draw.
Good player.
Watford at home to Man United. Watford home win.
Man United.
I'm going Watford home win.
Man United all day.
Draw.
Watford home win.
Foster penalty save.
I'm just adding to the I'm adding to the variance of this because if we say the same answers, then it's a bit boring.
Wolves home to West Ham.
West Ham. I'm going to say it first before.
Yeah, I think West Ham away win. I think they're on such a good run at the moment.
Yeah, the international break will kill their momentum. Wolves are actually all right on their day. Could be a Wolves win. I'm going to go. Every West Ham fan hates me how I never back them, but I'm going to go draw.
Draw.
Jimenez has got to go off the kick or for international break.
He does.
Right? So that's pretty big.
And West Ham don't lose Antonio because he went. Oh, they do to Jamaica.
I don't know if he's playing though, is he?
If he's resting, then
he said that
West Ham.
said that he's not going to play in this set of fixtures for international break.
Really?
I think.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Interesting.
Maybe West Ham 2-1. Yeah, I'll go West Ham winner. Can I say that?
West Ham win?
Yeah,
Right,
West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham win.
Yeah, West Ham.
Liverpool at home to Arsenal, 5:30 kickoff. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal win.
2-0 Liverpool.
How mad is it? Arsenal actually won 2-1 against Liverpool.
That's crazy, dude. Again, one of those magic predictions from you, dude.
I know, 2-1 Arsenal.
I can't believe the game is 4-4. Personally,
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
Sorry.
2-1 Liverpool.
So you went Liverpool.
Likely
You went Liverpool.
outcome.
You went Arsenal. Draw.
Sunday kickoff. Man City at home to Everton. I'm going Man City.
City.
Win.
Man City.
That's the only
Everton,
one.
yeah.
That's the only one that I'm not even going to bother messing around with.
City 3-1.
City 3-1.
Yeah.
Tottenham at home to Leeds.
City 4-0. Can I just put that out there?
I'm going to go City 3-0.
And Tottenham Leeds.
Tottenham at home to Leeds.
Tottenham 3-0.
Conte.
3-1 maybe. 3-1.
I think a Tottenham win.
Yeah.
Harry Kane to finally score.
That's the day he'll do it.
Yeah.
Home of the Premier League. First game back with Conte in the Prem.
Harry Kane brace.
2, Son 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even a Holberg.
Who?
Holberg.
Højbjerg.
Holberger.
Stop. There's no L in there.
Holberger.
Spurs as well.
Tanganga long shot.
Mate, you've heard it first.
He won't even play, will he? In a back
Yeah,
three?
he played against Everton, so. Yeah.
That's probably the quickest time we've ever done the predictions, but we now need to go play five-a-side.
Now we're going to go drop a must, class.
We are going to go drop a
Well,
must.
hopefully not them because they're against me.
Mate, thank you so much for coming on. Oh, wait, before we go. I almost forgot. This is the England shirt. We get all our guests to sign.
You want me to sign that?
Barring Ben Foster and Chris, because they signed a different one.
Are you sure you want me to sign?
Yeah,
we are
please,
giving this away to a viewer at the end of the season.
And you can't also write Theo like Theo.
I'll write Thogden or something.
There you go.
People are going to think Theo's written twice. Oh, that's good.
You're doing a good job.
Oh, wait, you forgot a letter.
I know. It's obviously me.
Yeah.
It's a little O. Yeah.
Well, you smashed it. There we go. Lads, don't forget, make sure you like, comment,
You
and
give it away at the end or
subscribe.
something?
We're giving this away, yeah.
That's so
At the
sick.
end of the season.
At the end.
That's pretty cool.
So make sure you subscribe to be in with the chance of winning this at the end of the season. Make sure you follow
Yeah.
us on Spotify.
Follow Thogden as well on his channel.
Exactly, that will be
Cheers.
linked in the
Great
description down
content.
below.
Appreciate it. Well done, guys.
And
Really
we need to
enjoyed
go play
this.
football. So
Yeah.
see you soon!
Peace.